Hello? Nemo, I bought a drawing tablet. If you're drawing boo-boo. Fuck's sake. Hi, Eagle. Hi, Nemo. Thank you, Eagle, for confirming that I'm live. For like 2 minutes, it was refusing to show any kind of indicator of such a thing happening. So, also, music does not play from this menu. This is a LA Noire main menu. So, that's a twofer. We got a Wacom Intuos Pro Paper L. L! Ratio. Are you sure what the paper is for? It has a clip where you can attach the paper onto the tablet and draw on that. That's a understandable and yet strange feature. Paper screen type changes the drawing feel. Oh, that makes way more sense. By the way, what is this layout? N for new game and D for community. I hit D. What even opened up? Oh, well, it's a Discord invite. Okay. Still. Nemo, did you see my Kuno from last week? Hey, Colin. And by the way, this is a Despot update. I don't know how this keeps happening.
52 months. One for each thing SJ will solve.
So true. Hi, JH. Welcome. Thank you for 52 months. That's... fuck me. Thank you, though. That's a very long time to be hitting that button. Jesus Christ. God. Thank you. So, it turns out when you want to make a video game, and then you decide you want to make your own models, and then along the way of making models you learn that it's good to have a reference sheet, and then you want to learn how to make a reference sheet, so then you want to learn how to draw. I have made a poor cybersecurity choice. You learned that last week. There's news, just fucking wait. I'm just explaining it to Nemo. And I made my phone into a tablet. A drawing tablet. And it's not great, but it's technically usable. But I realized, just like how I went about trying to do 3D modeling, that I need to, like, do fundamentals of fucking drawing. At least enough to get a decent, turnaround, on characters. Because the reality is, I'd like to think, good enough at making a sketch Nice, Jotaro. I'm getting there. Thank you. I think I'm good enough getting a sketch, a stylistic sketch for like starting off. Yay. But when it is time to like sit down and make something that I can like pretty heavily reference for the sake of making a 3D model beyond improving off of a sketch, which I've done, and it was fine. But then I realized like there's a lot of details I'm missing if I just like go over a sketch and then be like, yeah, this is good enough. So, here's something you didn't see, Com. I decided it'd be a good idea to practice drawing by drawing something that I think was funny. Primarily, I've watched JoJo, and in part 4, the character Jotaro, the titular character of part 3, makes a funny face. And I thought I should draw that funny face. He normally does not look concerned. We're doing well today? Thank you. Hope you're doing well. These are my local images. Okay. Wait. Let's see. What will this do? So this is what happened the first go around. When I tried using my phone. And I came to the realization, despite it looking like a cool jazz drawing, you can't really, like, finely control where lines start and stop. So I'll have to resolve that sometime. But that's something that will occur at a different time. Don't worry about it. Is that Mario with half his head missing? No, that's supposed to be Jotaro. And then I didn't get into like the finer details because like this, you can't see my mouse. There's a spot on him, on his shirt there, that I could not get, and like even his eyeballs, you see like his pupils are like on his eyelids. I wasn't putting it there on purpose. That was like the limitations of the device I was using really showing. So I had to go old school, and I went ahead and sat down with a piece of paper and a pencil. Digital is a distraction, but digital is more useful for my needs. I understand precisely what you're saying, but I'm inevitably going to have to be digital. It's gonna be a necessity. So now, in comparison, here is a drawing that I made on pencil and paper of the thing I was talking about where Jotaro made a funny face. Welcome to my DeviantArt page. I actually don't think it's that bad. I'm actually rather shocked at how well it came out. I have to give credit. Virtual image. I have to give credit where it's due. I fucked up initially on his hat, and it made it a weird angle. And I was like, are you still going towards the security incident, or did that happen already? Eagle. I addressed that like 20 minutes ago. Nothing's happened. The shit isn't open. It's open when I press the button, and it's not feasible for me to use for digital art. You don't need to rub it in, my guy. It's just wait. Please be patient. I fucked up the hat, and Lou was like, Lou, my art teacher, was like, you should redraw that. And I was like, I'm scared to redraw that. And they were like, okay, but it's gonna look like ass until you do. And I agreed. And I had to redraw the eye too. And they were like, that's right, that's the hardest part, that right eye. I think it looks fine, but it's definitely off. It's definitely wrong. But there's a few tries at the eye I was fucking up. But I'm hearing it's normal. So. Expect, if I am a good boy, and this is the reason I'm showing this on stream, I'm trying to hold myself accountable to continue doing this. I should show something else. The only reason I'm showing on stream, because honestly, I would not. Those do not look great. Just waiting to hit the draw hands. Joke's on you! I'm avoiding that through style. Hi, Necro. I'm not even modeling hands directly. It's gonna be like thick gloves and shit. So I already know ahead of time what I need to do to avoid that. Not to say that drawing gloves will be easier, but at least it won't be hands. If your phone/tablet is not ancient, it's not. Use Krita APKN stylus. I do have a stylus. I'm not using my finger. I'm gonna write that down. I'll look that up. The thing with eyes is that they're double curved. Eyes are orbs, plus the face is an orb. The eyelids curve around both. Fascinating. I need to start. I didn't do it with this, and honestly, I kept saying I was improvising his face because that's not the same angle he does in the shot that I was referencing. It's slightly different. I would describe that as like a 15-degree over, whereas in the actual anime, it's like 15 degrees below. But just by the sake of me starting with a hat and the way that it turned out, it's believable what I did there. It's not perfect, obviously. Believe me, I understand looking at it, there are flaws, but that's gonna happen to any artist who draws anything. And link some faces, resource for faces? Yeah, sure, I'd love something like that. I need to start doing that thing where you like do the pre-sketch. Like the underline reference. You know what I'm talking about, when you make like that cross. I'm certain that like 90% of artistic people in chat understand what the hell I'm talking about. And I don't know the name for it. I just know it's a thing that you're supposed to do, and I haven't been doing it. I got lucky with Jotaro here. It's believable enough. I think if I went ahead and did the face thing, it would have stuck around better and it would have been fine. But did not. Whoopsie. Anyway. So, both shocked I did as well as I did. For both my talent and the lack of other things I was not doing. But I think it's a good starting point. And again, literally the only reason I'm bringing it up on stream is now I can be held accountable. Because if I come back next week and I go, whoopsie, I don't have a drawing, all of you can go, failure. Because I understand that it's a thing of practice and not latent talent. I'm no fool. I've been in art spaces long enough. I've been participating in other forms of art long enough to know that it is not a thing that you are latently good at, and you just have to practice. And in theory, I'll have a style. I think I have a style in general. Do you plan to get a tablet now? Eagle. I will take care of it. My phone is not a permanent solution. This is the third time I've referenced this. It'll be taken care of. Just don't worry about it. Do not write that in my chat. Do not say that to me. So there you go. That's the plan. Draw at least one more thing of that effort. Again, that was like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Don't get the one I have. Fair enough. I'm eating chips. I can't hear you. What is it? What? Okay. But yeah, if I don't have something to show next week, then I'm I failed. Again, that's I'm outsourcing accountability. Because if I don't practice, then what's the point of me doing this? Or speaking of, remember when I played piano? I should have done something like this. That's why I'm doing it now. If last week I was like, check out this ditty, and I actually played the music, I would have upkept it, and I actually would have been good at piano. But I don't have to be good at piano to make a video game. So, not yet. I'm certain there'll be. I'm actually quite certain down the line of polish, when I start having animations and models that are made, and I'm making the game, and I'm learning how to make fucking textures and shit too. That's gonna be a whole other thing. When I have that done, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, time to make some music. Get ready for that arc in like 2 years. Anyway. Welcome. It's one of those you just need to sit down and do it, and then you don't. Precisely. That is why I'm telling people I'm trying to draw. Have who you want to. It's constantly emitting high-pitched coil whine, and it's creaky. It works. Fair enough. Hit away music stuff for now. I do not blame you. But I hope you can safely pull it back out soon. Oh no, the reference site I used is down. It was so good. Oh shit. Like, permanently down? Uh-oh. Well, Lou has one, I think, so. Where's Mikey? This game is for her. I think she's been rather busy. So yeah, they might be chilling. They might swing by later. 502 gateway error? Ugh. That's not good. Hey, by the way, I know this game exists, and I know it's a detective game where you are, like, a cat in a suit. I know nothing else. Quantum PI with Albert Wilde. Jesus Christ, Eagle. Hi, Mikey, if you watch fine. Hi, everyone, if you watch fine. I suppose I don't do that more often.
Another night in the city.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of night where even the dark can't hide the grind. Mind you, that might have something to do with the fact that I've got a cat's eyes. Nothing hides from me.
That's how I look when I say I look up. I hate to pull the curtain open on this bit. Do you know what bricked up means?
Anyway, like I was saying, this city is up to its eyes in filth.
That ass constipated.
It's dirtier than a dog's asshole after he hasn't licked it clean in a week.
Yes, all of the above. There you go. The comm knows it's fat ass, constipated, and erect simultaneously. Also gross.
And that's why this city needs me. Name's Albert Wilde. I'm a private eye. I'm the can you come to when you need justice in this town. I'm always on the prowl for the truth, for criminal scum, for a nice bowl full of milk when I get the chance. It takes a cat to balance on the thin line of the law, and I'm the best at it. I'll leave no stone unturned, no question unasked, no butt unsniffed in my hunt for justice. Unfortunately, the thing they don't tell you about being a private eye is it doesn't exactly do a great job paying the bills. Especially when you piss off most of your clients. Point being, my wallet was emptier than my head after 5 bottles of whiskey.
Oh, dude, I get that one.
I needed to make a quick buck. Luckily, I knew just the guy to turn to for an easy payout.
New quest added. Oh. Oh, this is real. I can't go up.
just an empty soup. Not even sure why I'm noticing it right now.
It's a soup can.
It's like the hand of some uncaring god just made me look at it.
Yeah, sorry. No stone unturned. Why am I looking at a stone? Zootite, that was me. Yep. Got me. Sneeze him. There. Running the news, you better pay up. I ain't running a library here, pal. Gimme. Now is it shaking? Looking good enough to eat. Not cool, Al. Not cool. Well, I thought it was funny. You and every other cat in this city, pal.
Been coming to Jimmy's newsstand for years. Not for news, but for other business. I don't think he likes me much. He must be intimidated by my brilliant intelligence. Either that, or the fact that I'm a cat and he's a bird. It's hard to tell with these things.
Anyway, you ain't got time to chat. Boss has been asking for you on the regular. Yes. He missed me. Isn't that nice of him? Look, kid, I ain't getting involved. Just saying, Rudy wants to see you pronto. Suits me. I need to see him anyway. In the back? Where else would he be? Just head in. I'm washing my claws of this. Cursed bird with hands. Thanks, Jimmy. Sure. Settings. Graphics. I don't even... Confondi. Okay. Well, but a carton of oat and almond milk. All right. Hey man, give me a minute. Yeah, I don't have a wire on. No, man, you can trust me. Chink. Have you had black screen since update in HC match? I have not done the Hertz match, only the update. And no. Hey, Rudy.
There he is, Rudy. No matter what happens, he's always here, always reliable.
You, where's my money? Rudy, my old buddy, old pal. I need your help. Where's my money? Don't worry, I'll get you your money and more to spare. When? Soon, I just need to put in another 100 on my lucky horse first. Again? Yeah, I got some bills to pay, and I figured this is a good way to get the money. Oh, you did, huh?
It's a great way to get the money. Low effort and, best of all, absolutely foolproof. Is there a better way to earn some dough than gambling with a sketchy back alley bookie?
Another 100, huh? And how are you gonna pay for that, buddy? I figured the same way as normal. You know, with a loan. You. And the 2,000 you've already borrowed? I was hoping you weren't gonna ask about that. Tell you what I'm gonna do, buddy. You're gonna save my bacon. I'm gonna not lend you the 100 to bet on your lucky horse. But he's good for it. He's a shoe in the next poker tournament. Is it me or you absolutely should run multiple monitors in the same hertz, or it's multiplicative? I've had a lot of issues on multiple machines, but actually is fine somehow. Instead, I'm thinking you pay me back the 2,000 you owe me. How? That's what I want you to tell me. And I want an answer before I let you leave. What? But... Buddy, look at these antlers. You really want to argue? No. I'll figure something out. Plead for cash. Can I borrow $2,000? Never had it before. Doesn't taste bad, but kind of watery for the lack of fat in it. Probably won't buy it again because it costs 2.5 times as much, has more nutrients and half the calories. There you go. What a wash of a. By the way, should I be in black and white? I feel out of place. Lightning Jackson is one of the best poker players there is. My lucky horse never fails. He's lost 198 of the last 200 poker games he's played. Yes, maybe with the theater doofs. Why do I still have those? What the okay. One moment. Yeah. Hey fellas, can you like move down? Now it looks like I just have a crowd. Okay. Sure, but that just means he's saving up his luck on a big win streak. Can't believe I'm saying this as a bookie, but that's not how luck works, Pad. Come on, he's a shoo-in to win this time. Can I get one more loan? Me and my antlers say nay. Move it to the top. I don't know what kind of theaters you go to. Rudy, I get it, but I really am broke. I need cash quick. I got bills coming up. The rent's due. I've got new parking tickets. I missed the part where any of that was my problem. Come on, man, I need something. Not 100, maybe a 50, a couple 20s. All right, you got me. I'm willing to lend you yes, $1. Buck. That's it. Yep. Now what you do is take that dollar, go buy a newspaper from Jimmy, and use it to look for a real job so you can pay me back. One. I'll even let you keep the change. See? I can be generous. That'll at least make me get the money to pay you back. I don't know. Maybe try getting a real job for once? Say some kind of wage slave to you? I'm about to work for the Manimal. Oh yeah, they say you don't have room to be picky about how you make the dough. You don't mean how I make my dough? Nope! I said what I said. Your money is my money. I'll get on it. Well, good talk, Rudy. Whatever, get on my antlers. What?
So this is where Rudy lays his antlers every night.
Kind of depressing.
You know, I'd have thought a successful bookie like him could be able to afford better digs.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I should rethink my assumption that Rudy's a successful bookie.
What are the news? You better pay up. I'm running a library here, pal. Yeah, I'm here to do that. Mind if I grab a newspaper? I mind if you don't pay for it. I'll leave you on flush with cash right now. Here you go. Oh, this is actually real money. That's a nice change. So sorry about that one time. It was an honest mistake. You scribbled a dollar sign on a gum wrapper and tried to pass it off as change. Good times. Alright, grab whatever you want. Knock yourself out.
Alright, time to get real. All I gotta do is pick up the paper, go to the help wanted ads, and get a normal paying job. Nah, screw that. There's gotta be something more exciting in here. Hey, what's this?
A dead body was found in the warehouse district last night and stumped both police and coroners. The body has not been ID'd and has been officially described as physically unusual and unofficially described as kind of freakish. So far, there are no suspects. Police are offering a reward for anyone who can provide information or assistance in solving the case. We're asking for the public's help, a police spokes-animal said in a press conference. But since the public hates us, we'll figure we'll have to go with Plan B and bribe them to talk to us. Pretty
A
please?
mysterious case and a reward. Guess I'm the lucky one, not my horse. This should solve my money woes, no problem. I should give Rudy the good news.
Okay. Hi, Rudy. Have you come up with a way to pay me back on the 2 minutes since we've talked? So now that I've spent that buck you gave me. I lent you. Sure. Anyway, now that I'm broke again, any chance you can flood me some more cash? Keep this up and you'll be floating down the river. Got a foolproof way to make the back. And it's in the newspaper. Oh, so you took my advice and found an actual job for grown-ups? What? No, I'm gonna solve this case and claim the reward. See here? Once it's solved the mystery, I'll have enough money to pay you back. Like that part. And then you can lend me another 100 to bet on my lucky horse again. Okay, liking it less. And then when I win, I can finally pay my bills. Foolproof plan. I don't see anywhere in this article saying they're giving out thousands in reward money. You know what? Screw it. If it gets you out of my antlers, then go give it a try. Really? You believe in me? More like I believe you're gonna screw up regardless, so may as well be with this. Thanks, Rudy. I won't let you down. Oh, I expect you will. And when you do, believe me, antlers have a date with your skull. Should I bring flowers? Oh my god, just go before I headbutt you. The dog, Rudy. Shut the fuck. I'll see you later, Rudy. Okay. I can fast travel to the market. This game must be really awesome for furries. Aren't you the one who suggested it?
The paper was hazy on the details. Suppose that's why they call it a mystery. But it didn't matter.
Oh.
Those cool zeros were staring out at me from the page like cat's eyes in the dark after the electric bill hasn't been paid.
A little uncanny valley for my tastes.
Which reminds me, I really gotta pay my electric bill. Anyway, I wanted this case. But I wasn't gonna be anywhere near it without the say-so of the chief. I should head straight down to the station, meet him in the flesh, and insist on taking this case. All right, they told me never to darken their doorstep again. Not sure what their problem is. It's only an official complaint or 10. Whatever, I'll call them from the office. They can't arrest me for that. Let's just hope I paid my phone bill sometime this year.
Oh, I just dropped in here. Hi, Deborah. Hey, gorgeous. Just checking in.
Why, hello there, Albert. How's my favorite neighbor client today?
Doing well, Deb. Just the usual cases. Crime. Threats of violence.
Oh, one of those days. You seem to have them a lot.
I'll tell you, Debs. Sometimes it feels like you're the only animal who's happy to see me.
Are you kidding? Do you know how many hours I billed for your lawsuits? You're putting all 10 of my picklets through college. Of course I'm happy to see you.
Well, I appreciate you going the whole hog for me.
Deborah's a lawyer. A damn good one. So what if she's never won a single one of my cases? I hire her every time I get sued.
Mm-hmm.
By case 84, we were pretty friendly.
You got some things to sort out, my guy.
And if I want to keep it friendly, I better not mention I'm now too broke to pay her.
Well, anything I do for you before I get back to my legal briefs? I'm just checking if any clients were asking after me. Actually, yes. There was a woman here looking for you. Told to leave a note. She a good-looking woman. Oh, you tomcat. It's a fair question. Good investigator learns all he can about his cases. Oh, this case may have to stay a mystery for now. Toodles, my dear. Shit. Okay, just slam that door on me.
Looks like someone left a note for me.
The best, I think it's called that, anthropomorphic cat I have seen is from Call of Duty.
Dear Mr. Wild, I need help, and you are highly recommended. You were recommended.
Someone mentioned that you might be able to help.
Someone mentioned you. I need to speak with you as soon as possible. It's about my husband. I was here at noon, but you were out, so I'll try again tomorrow morning. Hope I can catch you then. I need your help desperately. MG.
And my bread, my butter, my tuna cat food, and I missed it. Damn, if I'd been here, I'd have another paying client by now. Home, sweet home.
There it is.
Literally, I sleep under the desk most nights.
Oh,
Have some fond memories of late nights at the desk. Licking my own asshole.
oh,
Good times. Now, where did I put that phone?
I seriously hope there'll be a hot fox girl. There'll be somebody with an animal head, that's for sure.
Let's see. 3 unpaid parking tickets. 2 unpaid electric bills. Final warning from gas. Eviction proceedings. Honestly, animals in this city have no patience anymore. You'd think they'd keep it cool. But no, miss your bills for 5 months and they get all uppity. What's the big rush? A news clipping of the first case I ever solved. I was so proud. It's really insightful and well written for an obituary.
Oh.
My diploma.
Prince Elementary School.
Proof of my biggest accomplishment. So much blood, sweat, and tears. But now, there it is. Albert Wild, graduate of Paw Prince Elementary School.
Yep.
My trusty flashlight. A real light in the dark of this city. Plus, it's super handy for those times I forgot to pay the electric bill. I'd better bring it along. A detective needs to be prepared. Besides, seems like the kind of thing some jerk insists I have handy for a puzzle later.
So true.
I get a lot of hard work done in this office. And by hard work, I mean working on my high score.
So true. Excuse me, gosh.
That's right, illegal booze.
Ooh.
In the eyes of prohibition, I'm just another criminal. Me and every other animal in this crazy messed up town. Whatever. If I'm taking down big crimes, I say I get to have a little crime as a treat. On the rocks.
I like that, at least for me. The voice sounds natural, not artificially deepened.
Look, a cat has certain needs. Needs he can only satisfy with a box full of sand. Even a private eye has got to take a leak somewhere. And the landlord complained when I used the wall.
Damn.
Good, there's a dial tone. They didn't cut off service yet. Now, what's that number for police headquarters?
Chief. It's me. I wanted to... Albert. It's Albert. Yes, that Albert. Hello? Hello?
Huh, must have gotten disconnected somehow. I should try again. Second time's the charm. Come on, pick up.
Chief, you might want to check your connection. Our call got dropped somehow. Anyway, I'm calling about the case. You know, the case. The case in the newspaper. The warehouse murder. The one that's offering a reward. Yes, that case. I want in. I want to solve this case. Yes, I am serious. No, I think you're exaggerating a little, Chief. Everything worked out with that witness. The family dropped the charges, and... Sure, but that's... What's a lawsuit or two? Point is, I cracked the case. Told you it was that crazy bat in the pink hat. Yeah, and then she flew away. You know, like bats do. Did you forget the bit where she shot me? Sure, it was a foam dart, but... No, I'm sure she was fine. She didn't need functioning legs anyway. Oh my god. What do you mean, legal action against the city? Look, none of it was my fault. I won't let it happen again. Stop groaning. I'll prove it. Let me in on this case. Yes, I'll stop calling if you do. I promise. Great. Give me the address and I'll be out of your fur. Got it. 43 Lion Lane Warehouse District. Don't regret it, Chief. At least not this time. I'll head right over. As far as I'm concerned, I'm already there. Barring traffic on the east side, of course. Oh, Chief, one last question. How much is the reward? And is it in real money? I guess that's two questions, but... Hello? Hello, Chief? Anyone there? Alright, well, if you're still listening, good
At
talk.
last, I'm on the case.
Okay. Damn, look at that view. How boring do you think private investigation is in real life? You know?
There's nothing like the rush of being on a case. All 6 of my nipples are tingling. It was a close thing, me taking this case. But it'd be rude to say no when the goddamn chief of police is begging you to help solve it. Not that he put it that way, but I could tell. He's probably intimidated by my skills,
So true.
by my dedication to justice, by the fact that I'm a sleek feline predator of the night and he's, well, a rabbit with a receding hairline.
Damn. What the fuck? It's more dangerous than boring. Well, I mean that in like real life. I feel like private investigators like 90% of the time are just, is my husband cheating on me? And then you just Google and watch their husband.
Hairline. I'm a genius. At any rate, this case sounded like one of the weird ones. The body, it ain't normal. But then, what is normal in this jungle city of ours? That was deep. I should write that one down. This case had me heading to an abandoned warehouse. The scene of the crime. I stepped out of the car and took a deep whiff of the night air. Then regretted it right away. The warehouse district isn't exactly all spring flowers. I took in the scene with my keen observational skills. Yep, looked like a warehouse, all right.
Hello? So, This is a restricted area. Only police officers and authorized personnel allowed. I'm authorized. Albert Wild, private eye. Chief asked me to come consult. In that case, what's the secret code? How about the clock is fuzzy in the atrium and the rolling mushroom gathers bees? Okay, close enough. Go ahead, check in with Officer Betty. Thanks. Address the nudist in a moment.
Pieces of shattered glass. Looks like it came from a window. God, I'm smart. The pattern doesn't look like your regular break and enter. Too much spread. If I had to guess, I'd say the glass got blown out. Well, if it isn't Officer Betty.
I feel like levels are scanned in real places with some models added. Nice. Keep checking GPU temps because the game is struggling. Peak temp 102 Celsius. Keep the fire extinguisher nearby.
Should have known she'd be on the scene.
Oh god, not you again.
She likes to make out that she's all badge, but I know the truth.
What the hell are you doing here?
Under that police hat, she's all doe eyes and hind legs, and madly in love with me.
God, he's modeling again, isn't he? Snap out of it or shoot.
Hi, Bets. It's me.
Not at this range, I won't. Now let's try this again. What are you doing here?
Chief asked me to step in. Thought I could lend a paw to solving this case.
Let me guess. Can't read without your glasses.
Yes, that is the case. I cannot read without my glasses.
So then you're stuck on this screen.
Yeah, I can't read any dialogue until a minute has passed.
You're just gonna improv the whole minute?
Well, I mean, it's certainly a time waster. There isn't like I could do anything else. I just have to wait till it's over.
If you had contacts, would that circumvent this whole thing?
I suppose, but then why would I be wearing glasses?
It's how you've looked for like 2 decades now.
I suppose that's a good point. Yeah, it'd be kind of weird for me to walk around without glasses. But no, I don't have contacts, so I can't see.
Do you think chat said anything stupid yet? Well, that's stupid. Funny.
No, I'm the only one who said stupid.
It's been a minute. Yes. Okay. Good bit. Thank you. I'm sure you could try to read. Dude. Okay, let me read. No. Max fans average 85, so it's fine. May offer to play with the paste, but if it breaks in that process, can't afford a new one. Just need it to last like half a year more if you're earning money to buy a new one. It's a great GPU, should be worth repasting. Yeah, that should be fine. Let me guess. You saw the reward and begged him to let you in on it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And he agreed? Did he forget that you ate one of the witnesses last time? Oh my god.
I still say he wasn't being straight with us. I know a rat when I smell one.
He was a rat, you idiot.
Well, yeah. But still, I knew. I've got an instinct, you know. I do. A good one, too. Leads me right almost as often as it leads me wrong.
Think of the paycheck, Betty. Think of the paycheck.
What was that?
Fine. If the chief says you're on the case, then I guess I'll have to work with you.
Good. Looking forward to work closely with.
Don't even think about it. I like can't. Oh, body's through the door there. Fair warning though. It's a weird one. Really, really weird.
of the meow and the deer noises. Excuse me, sir. There's a question about the case. Sorry, my mama told me not to talk to strangers. I'm not a stranger. I'm working this case. Sounds like something a murderer returned to the scene of the crime might say. I'm not a murderer either. What, could you just tell me? Sorry, babe. Until I get the official police all okay. My biggest sale. Why did I go in the bed? Whatever. Fine. I don't know what happened there.
A closed manhole cover. Whoa. Place looks like a bomb just went off. Maybe an explosion?
Maybe.
But there's no evidence of heat or fire. No smell of smoke. No blood on the body.
Where is the body? Is it... Why didn't you become a bully hunter?
Let's see.
Good question.
No blood, no sign of injury. No burns or charred fur. He's just dead. Wait a minute. Why is it so small?
Whoa, dude, you can't ask that. What the fuck?
The arms and legs. What is up with this body? Yeah, sucks. Whatever. The really big mystery is who or what this cat is. Where the hell do you see a cat this small in this city? The hospital kitty ward? And those arms, legs, limbs?
Can you use CPU paste for GPUs? I think it's just thermal paste. Yeah, I don't think it's an issue. Every few years I remember them and have to rewatch the stream. I want to repaste my GPU, but paste pad and pads would cost more than the GPU. Fuck. Alright. You use pads for the GPU? You do? I have to admit, I've never repasted a GPU.
It's like a Neanderthal cave painting. Never mind that. What is up with this body's head? Those perky ears? That handsome face? I'd know it anywhere. It's my face. I mean, 99% my face. There's a few differences, but my face.
Oh. My GPU's $30 used. Sounds like you need a new GPU. Not that I guess now's the time to be concerned with that. But the fuck's happening?
Whoa, okay. That was weird. Is weird. Weirdness is definitely happening. Okay, Albert, calm your 6 tits. Take a breath.
Stop saying shit like...
Lick your butt and focus.
What?
You're an investigator. Time to do investigating things.
Paranormal body? What's happening right now?
And yeah, still creepy that its head is almost exactly like mine.
What the? I told you, one of the weirdest cases I've ever seen. With his face. I know. Horrifically ugly, isn't it? It's my face. Like I said. Never mind. Just bring it down for me. What do you know so far? Not much. Why do you think we're so desperate enough to ask you? Let's start with the basics. Any ID on the victim? Nope. Does the cat have like 6? That's what he's been saying. Cause or time of death? No idea till we hear from the coroner. Suspects? I don't want. Oh, jeez, what do you have? The flamingo over there? Oh. They found the body late last night. Apparently he heard something strange. Other than that, yeah, he's basically the only witness we found so far. Wait. So the body was found last night.
Uh-huh.
And the witness is still just hanging around 24 hours later?
Uh-huh.
And you're still hanging around 24 hours later.
Uh-huh.
And the scene has been cleared 24 hours later?
Uh-huh. What's your point?
Why is everything still here?
Plot convenience?
Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck's sake. What the hell's up with the body?
I know, right? It's got all spooked.
Is there a reason it's naked?
It came like that?
What's with those little arms and legs?
The coroner guessed that it doesn't walk. Crawls on all fours.
What? What animal doesn't walk upright?
An animal after 5 shots of whiskey?
Oh, that's fair. Anything else you can tell me?
Well, it's male. It's a cat.
Brilliant policing. Our tax dollars at work.
Hey, you gotta admit, he's not an average cat. We had to confirm.
Any reason he looks almost exactly like me?
Because he had it on us. And that's just your vanity talking.
And there's no sign of any blood at all?
Nope. And no sign of burns either. But the autopsy will check for internal causes.
Dang. Let me wear a blood trail straight to the killer.
There's a blood trail like that. You think we need your help?
Hey, what about that time I noticed a red spot on the suspect's shirt?
Yeah, because he was eating spaghetti with tomato sauce.
What is this place anyway? Looks pretty dusty.
I'm gonna stop doing an impression of the voice because it's starting to hurt. So it's been about it for years. No current owner, no workers, no nothing except the dead cat, of course.
Has the scene been left exactly as it was when the body was found?
No, actually, I felt the need to redecorate. So when I'm rearranging all the rubble, of course it's exactly the way we found it. We're not morons, we just hire them, apparently.
What do you make the hole in the roof and the broken glass?
I had to guess, I'd say an explosion without fire.
An explosion without fire? Wasn't even possible.
There's signs of force and of a blast, but no burn marks or charring.
So what do you think, an elephant fart did this? I'll write it down on my notebook as a possible working theory.
Apparently have anywhere from 4 to 10, on average 6 or 8. They are rarely symmetrical, and not gender specific.
Tell me more about the witness. What do you see?
I bet Mr. Leggard reported hearing a loud noise from the warehouse. He came to investigate and found the body.
I better speak to him.
I'd really rather you didn't, considering your history with witnesses.
Come on, I promise I won't eat him this time.
And he'll allow it. The minute you start licking your lips, the interview's over. He licked his lips. Mr. Leggard, this guy will have questions for you. He's working with us. Sort of. We tolerate him. If say so, officer. I'm ready whenever he is.
How have you been?
Fine until you shut up. It's amazing how much my stress spiked in the last 2 minutes.
Good, good. Things going well? Been having a good time? Seeing anyone?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm seeing as many animals as I need in order to make you stop flirting with me.
Hey, it's cool. I'm a detective. I can tell when someone isn't interested.
Really? Because the evidence is heavily against that.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Don't touch anything, and don't eat anyone. You stop.
Mr. Leggard, so we can tell me more about what you witnessed.
Well, I suppose as long as you're not here some random.
My name is Albert Wild, and believe me, Mr. Leggard, I'm a very special rando.
Bless your heart. Call me Francis.
Alright, Francis, let's start from the top. Tell me what happened.
Well, I was on my way home from work.
Does your route usually take you through the warehouse district?
Normally I stick to the main roads, but I usually cut through the warehouse district from my dance studio to my apartment. My dance studio to my apartment.
Dance studio? I thought you said you were coming home from work.
I was. I'm a professional dancer.
Actually pay someone to do that?
Excuse me? I don't know. How dare you insult my profession? Dance is the very soul of animal expression.
Oh, I didn't mean... It's a language, Mr. Wilde. Most profound form of communication we have. Sure, but I wanted to know... You wouldn't turn your nose up at the idea of a professional translator, would you? You meet a professional translator of the language of dance, and you sniff at it. Sniff? That was just my allergies. Look, there's a body. You know what? I'm done speaking your silly words and questions. I'll talk once you apologize. In the language of truth and the soul. Please tell me I'm thinking what I think you're thinking. Come back when you're ready to show me you're sorry. Look, Mr. Regard, Francis, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Psst, zip it. There's your will on step forward, right foot. Well, let me get this straight. You'll forgive me if I dance. I'll forgive you if you dance your expresses the deepest depths of your regret. I won't be holding any of my breath. I had the Bud Spencer Tex-Mex. I had the Bud Spencer Tex-Mex for lunch. First time I dumped a can of beans straight into the pan. Usually rinse it with water first. Usually doesn't wear clothes except if the fly counts as clothes. The fly? Is that what you call a bow tie? Okay, that was a drink, I admit it. I'm willing to suck up my pride to show it. Oh. You want me to apologize in the language of dance? Here it goes. Shit. Alright, apology accepted. Called bow tie fledge, which means fly. Fly in English is the zipper. Oh my god! Did they communicate sincere regret and atonement in the language of dance? Or like communicate that your hair is lucky and you washed it in soup? Look, I'm bad at other languages, okay? Even dancing. Actually, mostly dancing. Obviously. Maybe you should take lessons before you try communicating.
Lessons, huh? That's not a bad idea. And I know just the person that can help me. But then there's her husband. Maybe I can drive over and park in the back alley.
I have to learn how to dance.
I'll leave you be for now.
Left paw Philistine. I have to go.
When you're as dedicated to justice and the truth as I am, you sometimes put your paw in your mouth. Sometimes all four at once. Still, a dancer. What kind of job is that? Sounds like something that rewards stupid fluff skills like discipline and artistry, but hard physical training. Still, this dapper dancing dude is the only witness, and now he's not talking, which puts a dent in doing my totally legitimate and real job. The only way to make him open up is to dance my way into his good graces. Too bad I've got 4 left paws in the rhythm of a geriatric rhino on a jackhammer. Luckily, I've got my ace in the hole. An old friend of mine who works as a dance instructor, which, unlike being a professional dancer, is a totally legit and respectable job for reasons.
Of course.
I just hope her window is open and her husband's not around. Here
Damn.
we are. It looks like she's in. The lights are on. Perfect.
I'm gonna break into this dance studio.
Looks like someone's living rough here, sleeping on the bench. No sign of them now, though.
By the way, how is the stream handling the bitrate of the filter?
Lily. Lily, it's me. Open up and let me in. What on earth? Al, you sly feline. It has been an age. How you been? Doing better now that I see you again. I missed you too, you beautiful bovine. Albert Wild, I told you to stop that, you old tomcat. You keep forgetting I'm a married woman now. That means I got to be proper.
Lily and I go way back. Nobody denies we've got a special connection. Well, nobody but her and her giant rhino of a husband, I suppose.
Hey Lily, I need to ask a favor. I need you to teach me how to dance. Oh really? After all this time of my nagging, now you want me to teach you? Yeah, well, now it's actually important. I'm not gonna dignify that with a response. Now what dance do you want to learn? I can teach you ballroom, ballet, the Charleston, the foxtrot, the shimmy. Whatever says, I'm sorry about insulting your career, would you please talk to me? Okay, that's a new one, but I think I can swing it. So, 3 lessons a week will cost... No, not like that. I need you to teach me now. Well, you don't mean right now, do you? Yeah, I mean right now. In fact, I need to learn it within the next hour. Al, that's just plumb, I was gonna say plain dumb, but it's plumb impossible. Please, Lily, it's a matter of vital importance. Lives could depend on it. Well, alright. But you owe me big time, Tomcat. Now get inside quick before Joe sees you. And they danced. And it was beautiful. Well, I've done the best I can. This is up to you. Thanks, Lily. You're absolutely bovine. Oh, you. Okay. Hey, man. Okay, I've learned a few new steps. The first steps to making up for my mistake. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's see if we've improved. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, your mastery language of dance is a little jumbled. But honestly, I'm impressed. You made remarkable progress. I have? I mean, of course I have. Trace your moods betrays your regret for disrespecting my art. Frantic notion suggests your urgency to solve the case, while the... Yeah, whatever. Am I forgiven? Can we get on with the investigation? Alright, apology accepted. Ask questions. You were on your way home from your valid and worthwhile job. Yes, that's right. It was very late, so I took a shortcut through the warehouse district. See anyone suspicious? Nope. When I was distracted, I was working on a new dance routine as I walked. Okay, and then what? There was a big sound. What kind of sound? I don't know, sound. It was a sound. But what did you do then? Well, the sound came from this warehouse, so I ran to see what was happening. I figured maybe it was an explosion, someone was hurt, you know? And that's when you found the body? I sure did. Got an eyeful of it once, and the animal ran off. Wait, what? You're the one who found the body? Was he already dead when you arrived? I think so. It's a little hard to make a pulse with your feathers, to be fair. Notice anything unusual about the body? So that's tiny size. The 4 weird legs, the fur, lack of clothing? Not really. Minor details, huh? Assume you didn't know this cat? Never seen him before in my life. What kind of animals do you think I know? Well, I don't know. For all I know, in the weird world of dancing, you have an amazing, diverse circle of cool, interesting animals to befriend. You're safe. Could you describe the sound you heard? Not easily, no. Tell me what it sounded like. That's the thing, it didn't sound like anything. I've never heard a sound like that. Alright, then just tell me what you heard. You're not getting what I'm putting down here, are you? You've got to be able to tell me something. Was it loud at least? It was loud, not the loudest. And it was harsh, not the harshest. Go on. Just sharp, but not the sharpest. It was sort of like a womb, except for the bit where it wasn't like that at all. Great, thanks, super helpful. Ready to get rude. No, I'm just trying to reproduce a sound. Oh boy, this bitch just grabbed my notes. Go back to the part where you mentioned another animal. Was it the killer? No idea. I'm afraid I didn't stop to say hello. I'm Alex Killer, and I have killed. What kind of animal were they? No idea. Got a bit distracted by the very distracting body behind them. Let's take it step by step. What were they doing when you first saw them? Taking something off the body, I think. Didn't see what it was. They yelled, "Hey!" or something like that, and they had her and booked it. Where to? Into the sewers. Manhole cover was open when I arrived, but the manhole's closed now. Oh, that was me. I didn't want to put up the sewer stink during my shift. See which way they went in the sewers, Francis? J. Sour's been too busy rushing to check on the cat on the floor. But I assume you tried to track them, right, Betty? They sound like the main suspect. Yeah, but I'm not being paid enough to go sewer diving. I'm looking for you, I'm broke, so any bill will be enough to go sewer diving. Hey, stick around in case I have more questions. Hey, I've been hanging around here for 24 hours. I ain't going anywhere. Into the pipe.
Time to make like a strapping young turtle with ninjutsu training and open this.
Haha.
All right, let's turn this baby on. No, not that button. Not that button. Not that.
It's Noir J. So true. Hi, Archie.
This flashlight has only one button. Great. Now I can see what I'm smelling. You know what? Ignorance was bliss. All right, Albert. You're on the case. Gotta be something from the culprit down here.
5 Nights at Freddy's. Sorry, I just wanted to read my journal. Very minimal notes. Wait. Damn. What am I looking through there? There's like a fake pipe.
I think I know where this might go.
Me too. Stinky.
Oh boy. Of course, this would be the Tears turf. Just my luck. This city has a filthy underbelly. Literally. A seedy underworld of underground crime that's underground. There's a lot of gangs running things in this city. Smuggling, bootlegging, jaywalking, you name it.
It's a pity that Mikey's not present.
And they run it all from down here. Privacy, easy movement, storage space, and no one notices if you don't shower. They all have their own little enclaves and tunnel networks. And guess which one I just walked into? The Crocodile Tear Gang. The nastiest two-faced criminal scum down here. I'd better be careful, or I'll be the one crying real tears.
He sounds like Duke Nukem.
That's another good one. I need to make notes on these.
I need a job. I'm a private eye cat investigator. And I'm all out of crimes.
I wasted all my my deep voice bar is empty. I can't do a Duke Nukem a Dookie Nukie impression.
And so is this sewer.
So true. One more Dookie Nukie.
Seems like the sewer's got a soft spot for cats.
Man, this must smell terrible. Freshly emptied pit, please. Wait. The water was like up to here. How's it flow? I looked too closely. And whatever. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't. Whee. Oh, hey, remember that thing about as long as it's not too dark?
Looks broken, like it's missing a part. Maybe it's around here somewhere.
Just realized. We basically get like a corner of the stream to look at. Hope you weren't enjoying that. What the hell?
Whoa. That's a lot of machine for a little moonshine. I can tell by the smell that it's for distilling liquor, but I've never seen anything like it. It's like something from another era.
Oh. Well. Looks like we got us a rat sniffing around our business.
Chumpy. Eating new glasses, bud? That ain't a little rat. It's a cat. It's a figure of speech scales. Point being, he's an unwelcome guest.
Hi guys. Must be the sewer workers. What are you boys up to? Something up on the up, I'm sure. Something to do with, say, theft or murder.
Asking questions, huh?
I don't but work for you.
Know what curiosity does for cats, bub?
Encourages intellectual development.
Get him, boys.
Prepare to fight? Oh my god! What's this?
He's
Loot.
got a piece of fluff,
Oh, that's nice.
as if I'm not fluffy enough already.
Got him.
Only thing in his pockets is a sticky cough drop. Clearly worth fighting for.
Damn. No, I'm not unlocking. Fucking swinging at him. Whoop! Gotta go. I didn't see him. I didn't see him. I didn't see. Get it swinging.
He's got as if I'm not fluffy enough already.
This is so stupid. I'm figuring it out now. I got this. They won't know what hit him.
Locked as tight as the lid on that jar of mayo I've been struggling to open all month. Except, I guess for this, I can just find a key instead of wrestling with it.
So true. Okay, we got this. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Easy.
His pockets are full. Library card, medic alert bracelet, House key, sewer key. Wait, that last one would be helpful.
True.
Oh.
It's open.
Okay. If you look at that. Huh? Jumpy? That you? How's the latest batch coming?
Jumpy's a little occupied at the moment.
Wait a second. You're not Jumpy. You're not even a crocodile.
Neither are you.
I'm the boss. You maroon.
You're maroon? I'm the boss, you're maroon.
Bosses need to be a crocodile.
I'm not sure how that works, but wait, you're the boss of the crocodile tears? Crocodile? That means you're
Manny the Mantis Malone. Who the hell are you?
I'm the hell.
Him.
I the hell am Albert Wild, Private Eye. I have some questions for you.
I always do.
How did a bug like you end up running a gang of bloodthirsty crocs?
Well, not those questions. I mean questions about a crime you might be involved in.
No, I ain't answered anything. You know what? You know I'm gonna let you pin me down.
Probably shouldn't have said that bit. You like to enjoy the fruits of your illegal distributing.
Hey, a good businessman samples his own product and shares it with friends. Needless to say, I won't be sharing with you, so don't bother asking for a drink.
Hi, Manny.
You should try to pin me down, you sack of... Hey, let me out! Let me out!
I was like, I was able to pin you when the cops couldn't.
I mean, that's not really that impressive. Have you seen the city's police force?
I'm gonna ask you some questions about what happened in the warehouse district. You're gonna think really hard about your answers. If I'm satisfied, I'll let you go.
I didn't answer anything without my shock of a lawyer present.
Fine. Then I guess you're gonna roll in that whiskey glass.
Alright, made your point. Ask your damn questions.
Found a body in the warehouse connected to these sewers. Know anything about that?
Nope.
Really? Body in crocodile territory? You just don't know anything?
Look, leaving body around in a style, cat. Too messy. Too many questions.
What do you do with your bodies then?
You see my boys, right? Particularly the teeth?
Ew.
Besides, whacking animals ain't our style. Whacking kneecaps is where it's at. Assuming they Patsy has kneecaps, mind you.
So you have had to whack any kneecap recently?
No, but yours looking mighty tempting when I get out of... Wait, you're saying the dead body's a cat?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
What does?
Oh, believe me, if I told you, it would make less sense.
A glass prison?
Give me a minute. Gotta figure out the best way to explain.
You do know something about the body of the cat, don't you?
Yeah, I can put 2 and 2 together.
So can I. It's 5, right?
Oh boy, that's what I'm going to explain.
An eyewitness saw someone steal something from the cat from the scene at the warehouse. The thief ran to the sewers. One of your boys, I take it?
Actually, no. We got the ones who stole it from up there.
Sounds like you know what it is.
Sure do. It's because I actually have it in the back here.
Wait, what? You just said...
I said we didn't steal it from there. Someone else did, and we stole it from her.
It's a lot of capital letters in one sentence. I'm breaking it down.
The thief wasn't one of my guys. She had her own thing going on. But she got caught. She ran to the sewers trying to get away. Because she forgot this was crocodile turf. Bumped straight into my boys.
Wow, your accent's changing. Did they eat her?
No, what kind of skelly monsters you take me and my boys for? We had a chat, during which we relieved her of her ill-gotten goods.
Why do I get the sense there's way more to this than you're telling me?
Oh, you have no idea. But then, since you want to know what she stole...
Well, so you do have whatever that thief stole off the body.
Sure do. I have it under lock and key in the back room.
What is it anyway?
That, my feline friend, is a complicated question with a complicated answer.
Is it? I figure it's a whatever. It's a pretty simple, complete sentence.
This goes way deeper than you could possibly imagine.
I'm a proctologist. And like I told him, I got a deep imagination.
Okay, that sounds uncomfortable and gross, frankly.
I need to know what this is. It's evidence in a possible murder investigation.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know how much air is in that glass.
Alright. Maybe it's easier to explain if I just show it to you.
It's just through that door there. I need to give you the code for the lock, though. What? I think this is mislabeled.
Okay.
What has he got on, right? No point in beating around the bush.
Cat, I'm praying mantis. Hiding in the bush is what I'm good at.
It's not the same expression. Also not the point.
It's just easier to explain once you take it out.
And much more suspenseful.
Ah, you getting it?
How did a little bug like you end up running a gang of bloodthirsty crocs?
Everyone ends up asking that sooner or later. Even the bloodthirsty crocs. I'll tell you, but I'm writing a book about my life, and I don't want to spoil.
How's the writing going?
I'm at the chapter about the time I was thinking about becoming a mantis of the cloth.
Priest? You? He's a bit of a mismatch.
Not really. I know a lot about praying. Get it?
On the second thought, I think the less I know about you, the better. I'll be back. Stay right there.
I didn't go anywhere.
A solid metal door and a combo lock. No one's getting at anything past this. I'll need the number for the keypad. And I bet Manny the Mantis has it.
Alright. Tell me the number.
Yeah, what is just stuck here, remember? What do you want?
So you got this mysterious item locked up behind a door?
Yeah, what of it? Where'd you think I was going to put it?
Safe.
Yeah, I was at the shop. Yeah, forgot the combination. Besides, the door is a real deal. Combo lock, sturdy as heck. Ain't nothing getting through it.
Please tell me you didn't forget the combination to the door as well.
Oh no, that's an easy one. That's Uncle Lenny's birthday, June 6th, 1866.
So 6666. Can't tell if it's more or less ominous than the other number.
Good old Uncle Lenny. His character. Too bad how his marriage ended.
Got divorced?
More like he got devoured. You know how praying mantis and mating works, right?
66. 66. Done. And open. Now to see what's on the other side. The heck? Another door with another lock. Looks like this door is just as solid as the first one.
Mm-hmm.
As is the number lock. Guess I'm gonna need another passcode.
Okay. Yeah, what? Still stuck here, remember? What do you want?
Hey, what gives? There's another door behind the door.
Alright, yeah. Sometimes forget about that one.
Okay, well, I sometimes forget to remove my drink glass from my desk.
Alright, don't get your cat gut in a twist. Just an extra precaution.
What's the new passcode?
8484, the sum of 84. Special day for my parents.
I like the day your mom met your dad.
Actually, it's when my mom ate my dad. It's very romantic.
I defer to your expertise on praying mantis romance.
84. The summer of Mantis love and Mantis loss, I guess. There we go.
Oh
Just gotta open this thing up and finally see what this thing is. Oh, come on.
Good.
This is getting a little ridiculous. What needs this much security anyway? Man, even if this wasn't evidence for the case, I'd be curious and suspicious.
The Cat VA did, amongst other stuff, voice the president in Death Stranding 2. Oh. What the fuck? Hey, what? I'm still stuck here, remember? What do you want?
Okay, that's it. What's with the doors? There's a third one in there.
Yeah. So, see, my cousin Vinny has a door repair and installation shop. Since we're family, he gave me a special discount. 3 doors for the price of 1.
And you decided to put all 3 doors in one place?
Hey, where else would I put them down here in the sewers?
Whatever. Passcode. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me guess, the day your grandma swallowed her second husband? No, I just blanked and couldn't think of a number.
Okay, three's the charm, right? They always say things come in threes. That's why you always succeed on the third try. Three's the nice, dependable number. Speaking of dependable numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That's my luggage combination.
Classic.
Alright, here we go.
Same number, but oh my.
I hate my job sometimes. A fourth door. You have to be kidding me. This has to be a joke. But nope, it's real. Gotta get that strong security in there somehow, huh? Another big, solid, heavy door. You know, just like all the other doors. And let me guess, I tried the handle, it's locked. It needs another key code too. You know what? I'm not gonna argue. A fourth, you have.
Oh, I thought I could try it.
Another, and let me, you know what? I'm not gonna argue.
Hi, Manny. Yeah, what is it? Still okay, remember, what do you want? You won't believe it.
4 doors.
I thought you said your cousins will do 3 doors for the price of 1.
Then he threw an extra one as a freebie to family.
I am this close to smashing your glass with a hammer.
It's the last one, I swear. I just wanted to make sure this thing was safe.
Passcode. Ow.
Oh, there's no passcode.
What?
Yeah, that store doesn't actually have a locking mechanic.
Why not?
Hey, Vinny wasn't that generous with his freebies.
I was right to just try it anyway.
Believe him. I don't believe that this is actually unlocked. I don't believe that the last door in this ridiculous setup would be completely unlocked. You know what? I'm not gonna argue or question anything at this point.
Hi, Joe. Big ass mirror. Okay.
What is that? A bracelet? Why is it so small? No. It's a collar. And not the kinky fun kind.
Hi, Mikey. We found a collar.
At least I hope not, with one that small. This was on the body. But why would someone steal it? And why would the Crocodile Tear Gang keep it locked up so tightly?
Are you done monologuing yet? Bring the collar in here, I'll explain.
What the feline
What? What?
Hello? Cat? Crap. I want to get out of here.
Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, what the feline fuck?
Whoa. Okay. That was weird. Is weird. Weirdness is definitely happening. Either I inhaled a bit too much crocodile moonshine while I was down in the sewer, or grabbing that collar sent me somewhere I've never ever seen before. Looks very nice, to be honest. I like the view. I feel drawn here, somehow. But there's no time for sightseeing. I've got a mystery to solve. More than one, really. And besides, I've got things I have to find. Answers, clues, a way back to my car. And of course, the most important, urgent thing I have to find right now. A bathroom. I forgot to go to the little box room before leaving the house.
I knew it, dude. I used that door.
What's that shop?
And he's like, oh, it's the bathroom. And I gotta use it.
Out of time clock repairs. Maybe they've got what I need, even if it's just a corner to do business in.
Seems impractical.
This is not a walking distance.
Okay, fine. Excuse me. No. No bathroom.
Hello?
Hey, welcome. You're late.
I am. I didn't know I was supposed to be here.
You were about time.
Okay. Anyway, I was wondering if I can use your phone to call for a ride. And, could I borrow the key for your employee bathroom? I have to, leave a deposit.
Here's the key. Door's over there. Go save the world.
Save the world. I mean, it's a pretty big deposit, not gonna lie, but it's not that big. Hello? Context, please. Or, you know, maybe a name or something.
Are you still here? Door's over there.
Right, confusion can wait. I have an urgent deposit to make.
Door's over there.
I'm sorry, could you clarify that bit about saving the world? I mean, if it's that important, you'd think there'd be really clear instructions.
There were clear instructions.
Clear to you, maybe. Anything else you could tell me? I mean, if it's that important, you'd think there'd be really clear instructions. What is this place? How did I get here? Is there a train back to the city? Because I have places to be. You don't talk much, do you?
Nope.
But what's your name anyway? Who are you? Would it help if I asked, who are you?
No, it wouldn't.
Alright, I'll leave you to it. Dude, that was racist. We don't want the world-saving thing to interrupt your whatever you're doing.
Good.
Hey, this isn't the employee bathroom. Either that, or these are those weird modern European toilets I keep hearing about.
Instructions for interdimensional quantum zapping electronic relocation operation, i.e. IQ0 manual. This package includes one receiver and one teleporter. Object charged with quantum particles not included. Step 1. Insert object charged with quantum particles, sold separately, into receiver. Speciest. Probably. Object will glow if compatible with IQ0. Once object is placed, receiver will activate automatically. Object will be paired for use in IQ0 device. Step 2. Step into the teleporter and activate the teleport to object's current location via quantum physics. Please just trust us on this. Warning, do not attempt teleport while object is in user's pocket. This risks violent rejection of internal organs. Or worse, in particularly severe cases, ripping user's dress trousers.
Well, that would be bad. I like these trousers. But what is all this about teleporters and quantum particles and stuff? No. Seriously, what is it about? I kinda glazed over it and forgot it as soon as I read it. And why is that collar I got off of Mantis glowing all of a sudden? Quantum charge receiver. This is either that weird device or a very fancy name for a toilet. I should test it out before squatting in it. This collar looks like it'd fit nicely, not like it's important evidence or anything.
Oh boy.
So, if those instructions were right, this collar's now paired with this teleporter or something. But who cares? It stopped glowing. This is a ripoff. Guess I'll hang on to it. Even if it's less cool. Still, At least I didn't try and use that machine as a toilet. Having that happen to my butt would be even less cool. On the other hand, at least I'd have, you know, gotten to go. I guess teleporting to the caller's location is less impressive if the caller's currently in my pocket. Although, I bet it would look kind of funny. Either that or turn me inside out. Maybe I better not chance it.
Okay, I did it. And by it, I mean pairing the color to the machine, not, you know, going to the bathroom. And by it, well, let's just say. Which I still need to do, by the way. Rather urgently. Right. Well, I don't know what this is all about. Yes, you do. It was in the instructions. You expect me to remember that? It was a whole 2 minutes ago. All I know is I did something with the collar, and now you can teleport to wherever the collar is. Wait, you're for real? You're not joking about this? Right. It's in the instructions. Gotta use the teleport thing to teleport back to where I left my car. Know what the collar currently is? Good point. In that case, I'm gonna need 2 things from you if you want me to save the world or whatever. First, I need your phone so I can get a friend to come pick me up and take me back to the crime scene where I parked. Fine. And second, do you have a potted plant you're not fussy about? Because I have some urgent incoming fertilizer, if you catch my drift.
Well, I got to go. And then I got to go back. Well, this case sure has taken a turn for the strange. There's absolutely nothing normal about any of this.
You alright back there, sweetie? Feel free to shove a little Sammy's booster seat out of the way.
Will do, thanks.
Okay, almost nothing normal about any of this. What the hell is this collar? And why does it stink like my litter box after a bad night out? Okay, I suppose being kept in a sewer explains some of that, but still, what was that clock store I ended up at? Where did that machine come from? What did the Crocodile Gang have to do with any of this? What is this wet spot under my butt?
By the way, careful sitting on the right side. Poor little Susie had a bit of an accident this morning, if you catch my drift.
Right.
It's all connected to this case. I know it.
Did my stream skip? Maybe.
I need to get back to the crime scene. Gotta ask Francis about this caller. Gotta tell Betty about what happened in the sewer. And most important of all,
Oh, wait. No, Susie had the accident on the left side. The right side is where the time he
I
vomited.
gotta get my car back. What the? I know I'd made some scathing remarks about how long the city PD took to finish investigating the scene, but I wasn't expecting them to take it to heart this much. That's the fastest I've seen a crime scene cleared since Don Capybara was totally not bribing the mayor. No siree. Either I've been gone longer than I thought, or something's fishy, and I don't mean my afternoon snack.
Hello? You okay? What do you want? What happened? Where'd everyone go? How long has I gone?
Hey, a few hours, give or take.
2 hours? And you finished investigating the crime scene in that time?
Guess you could put it that way.
What other way is there to put it?
Or like, we decided we don't feel like investigating anymore, so we stopped.
Ooh, Betty wanted to stop? I mean, I know standing around is exhausting, but
Well, she was the odd one out. Wanted to keep investigating for. I don't know, some reason.
that reason being the thing I love about her, the trait that she and I both share, a thirst for justice.
Well, she sure picked the wrong line to work in that case. I don't know what you want me to tell you. We're cops. Nothing we need to solve crime to get paid.
That sure doesn't mean a lot.
Beg your pardon?
Sorry, Hairball. Fortunately, I do need to solve this crime to get paid, so can I at least look around, ask a few questions? Suppose. Don't know why there's to be so much fuss, though. Not like anyone die. I guess they did, but still. The body of that cat. Is there any in the morgue? Yeah, we're gonna take it there, but crematorium's closer. Gotta save these gas these days, you dig? But you cremated it already? Isn't there supposed to be, I don't know, an autopsy or something? Or at least someone poking the body with a stick? Yep, there's supposed to be. Okay, but where's the chalk outline? You know, for checking position and all that nerdy stuff. Hey, graffiti's illegal. Our chief is serious about cleaning it up. Should at least get a photo of the body before you took it away. I don't know, it's just someone, dude. Probably Betty. She's such a keener, that gal. By keener, you mean actually does her job? Pretty much. Right. Who does that? I couldn't open the sewer grate again. Why not? Are you the one who opened it the first time? Do you know how much it reeked up here? In the interest of public health, we sealed it off permanently. No more stink on our watch. Did you just close the lid normally? Yeah, that's the way to claim we've done to clean up the city. Tough. Could you just help me open the cover again at least? Hey, I'm on break. Okay, how about when you're not on break? Nope, I'm off home for the like there's a gang hideout down there with actual real criminals and everything. Huh, there's like too much work. There's someone who cares, like Officer Betty. There's a bunch of broken glass on the ground here, wasn't there? Why'd you sweep it up? Safety agent. Someone could cut their paw on one of those shrouds. Dude, did you figure out where they came from? The Fed attempt to put a skylight in the warehouse? Duh. The fragments look like they got blown out from something. Surely you traced them, doesn't it, from paw prints? Something? Hey, you're a funny guy. Betty says funny stuff like that too. Guess you must dig your sense of humor, huh? Wait. The lucky guy, Francis? Where is he? I don't know. Don't know? Guy was here earlier, wasn't he? Yep, no he isn't. Funny how that works when you don't have any more questions for a witness, huh? Fair. We're gonna find him. Assume you got a phone number or address, some way to contact him if you have any follow-up questions. Oh yeah, that probably would have been a good idea now that you mention it. Oh boy. Well, we'll check Betty, I suppose. He's always on top of that kind of thing. You know, actually talking to witnesses and stuff. Fine. Can I talk to Betty then? And she has actual insight on the case and actual brain cells. She forwarded her back to HQ to handle some urgent police business. You mean a live investigation that might blow this case wide open? Nah, he's got his shredding files organized in the annual picnic. Important stuff. If you want to talk to her, check the office back at HQ. Stack of work Chief gave her. I think she should be there for the next 7 years. Well, thanks for being utterly unhelpful. You're welcome. I'll borrow your tax dollars at work.
Body's been removed, along with the jaunty little chalk outline they're supposed to draw around it. Floor's been wiped clean. Damn it, what am I supposed to crouch over looking pensive now? No respect for the art, I swear. You never know there was glass here. Looks as clean as my butthole after 6 hours of licking. Whoever's cleaning up this crime scene, they should be cleaning up the streets. Literally. They still haven't swept up the glass on the sidewalk from that time my client, helped me through that window.
Damn.
Betty might be terrible at hiding her secret passion for me. But one thing she's not terrible at is her job.
Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on.
She's vaguely passable at it, which is better than most animals with a badge in this city. If any of the cops can be useful, it's her, if nothing else. I know she won't turn a blind eye to crime on the streets.
But sir, we've barely begun. I didn't even get to start knocking on doors and making myself obnoxious. No, not for the annual police ball fundraising. For asking about that loud noise last night. You know, from the case. If I could just... Sir, look, never mind. Did I get any worse?
What's up, Doe Eyes?
Can I stop asking questions I don't want the answers to?
I take it you're having trouble with the higher-ups?
Not in the slightest.
Come on, admit it. I bet you're worried about me when I vanished into the sewers for hours on end.
Are you kidding? That was the one upside of the higher ups deciding to glue the sewer lid shut on you.
Speaking of, where have you been? You jumped down to the sewers hours ago. And it smelled like it too. What happened? Oh, nothing much. Just found an entire criminal enterprise set up in the sewers. How was your day? Just peachy now that I'm dealing with... Wait, run that last bit by me again? Yep, just gang in the sewers. Too bad you didn't come down with me. You'd have made quite the sting. Like I said, I don't get paid enough to go sewer diving. I care about stopping crime, but I know its limits. And I hate them when feces gets involved. Maybe you'd better start from the beginning. Walk me through what happened. Right, so I went down to the sewers. Let me get this straight. You found a gang in the sewer that stole a collar from some mysterious woman. Now you teleport to where the collar is? That's about the size of it. I know it sounds unbelievable. I mean, have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? Yeah? Constantly. This isn't even the top 10 most ridiculous things you ever said. The point is, what are you gonna do now? Oh dear, indeed. I was thinking about the collar to Francis. See if you recognized it. Are you high on catnip? You can't just hand over evidence without dusting for paw prints and all that. Fair enough. Can you do that? Do you look like I can do that? I need to turn it over to police evidence to get that sort of detailed analysis. And that'll help with the investigation? How about that? Is it the case?
The case is closed. The case is...
I gotta get this right.
The case is closed. That's what I hope she's about to say.
Chef. Looking tasty, Chief.
If the uniform's making you look very tasty today. I'd be flattered if that weren't coming from a cat. I was just coming to tell Officer Betty one last time that if she insists on pursuing this ridiculous case any further, she's off the force for good.
But Chief.
No much. Just an accidental death. A slip and fall. I'm not about to waste time and resources on a mere accident. A mere accident with an unexplained body, imploded glass, and potential gang connections? What was that, cat? It's one thing. Most important thing about the case by far. Will you be paying my reward money by cash or check? What? Why would I pay you anything? Well, I investigated. You cracked the case. You didn't say anything about them having to be related. Forget it. There's no case and there's no reward. Go back to your litter box and stay out of police business.
Well, that's that. I suppose that you've done now. I suppose you're done too, now that there's no money on the table?
Kidding? Not a chance. I'm not giving up until we get to the bottom of this.
What? But why?
Gonna be blackmail material.
I don't know what's up with this four-legged me, but you deserve justice.
Justice? We don't even know if he was murdered. What do you mean by justice?
I get a sound off in my head, alright? Don't get bogged down in the details.
Find that, Albert. Look, whatever your reasons, and whatever mixed opinions I have of you, I appreciate the fact you're willing to stick with this case and see it through when I can't.
You can't give me any help at all?
Nope, Chief's orders are very clear. I'm off this case for good and under orders not to bring it up again, so I can't help you. For example, I definitely can't tell you that someone offered forensics to stop what they were doing. Someone ordered forensics to stop what they were doing. Or that evidence we did get was stuck in a box in the police archive.
Then why are you telling me? Oh, I get it. Took me a minute. That was a really tough code to break.
Any other ways I can not help you?
Need to go to interview Francis again, but I don't know where he lives.
Yes, well, it's a shame that I can't tell you about how I took down his details to follow up with him later. In fact, I wrote them down on a piece of paper here, but of course I can't show you that paper because it would be discussing the case.
What a shame someone's tagged it off your desk without you noticing.
Any other ways I can not help you?
Where can I take a look at the evidence you collected? I should probably submit this collar as part of it.
You know I can't discuss such things, so I absolutely cannot under any circumstances tell you that a case evidence is stored in the backgrounds of police archives. In no way, shape, or form should you go talk to them, and definitely not tell them I told you they're a bunch of pencil-pushing hardasses.
Alright. Not tell them that.
Any other ways I can not help you?
Anything else you found out about the case that you can't tell me? Anything about the body, the explosion, Francis saw?
Fred, I can't tell you anything you don't already know.
So there is something.
No, I meant... That was genuine, not in code.
No, this whole detective thing is hard.
Any other ways I can not help you?
I think you've not helped me more than enough. I think I've got any leads to follow.
Are you still talking in code or are you actually dumb? I'd like to leave things mysterious. Whatever. Just, if you're having trouble, come back here and I'll not help as best I can.
Thanks, buddy. You're dope.
Brilliant observational skills as always. Still, good luck. I'm going to my office. Because, gotta go to the bathroom.
Look, a cat head needs he can even a private, and the landlord complained when I used the wall.
Well, I can't actually go to the bathroom? No, what was that whole thing about? What the hell?
Our twinkle-toed witness didn't just see the body. He saw someone with the body. The same someone who Crocodile Tears got that collar from. I figure it's worth seeing if the sight or smell of the collar jogs his memory.
Good night, Nemo.
Even if it's just enough for an interpretive dance number. Phew. The color does stink though. Like someone doused it in eau de sewer. Wait. That's just me, isn't it?
Damn. Detective. I didn't expect to see you again. Are you here to show off another dance number?
Really not, Francis. Dancing to say I'm sorry is one thing, but investigating an unsolved case by dancing is beyond my skills.
Wouldn't be so sure. Running around in circles, snatching at nothing is surprisingly easy to express in dance.
Oh yeah? And how about tell me the color of the victim's fur?
I see your point. Fine. But I don't know what else I can help with beyond what I already told you. Ask me your questions, cat.
Saw someone stealing something from the body and then run to the sewer. Any other details you remember about them?
Oh, you think I'm gonna remember more now than when it was fresh on my mind?
You never know. Sometimes it takes a while for the brain cells to get up to speed.
Maybe if they're hog-tied and hobbling on crutches, you know, like yours. But now that you mention it, I remember a flash of white. Might have been their outfit, or their fur.
Chance the suspect you saw was a lady?
Sorry, I didn't have time to ask with the dead body. I'd clock their gender as somewhat petite.
You didn't see what they took off the body?
No? Well, maybe. It was all in such a flurry, couldn't tell. It was in the middle of conniption in the planning stages of a fit.
If I showed you the item, do you think it might jog your memory?
It might. Or my born tears. The universe is a mysterious, unknowable thing. Which, coincidentally, is the theme of my latest dance routine. Oh, I'm feeling inspired to move.
The moving way until after you looked at the thing?
Alright, Francis. Just take a look at this thing in my pocket. Is that a come on? Because if it is, I'm beginning to see why Officer Betty said you were single.
Nope. Here it is. Don't mind the lid. That'll comprise the vital piece of evidence.
Yeah, actually, now that I take a look at it, I think this is what the animal I saw took from the body. They were peeling it off its neck, I think.
Excellent. Let's bring all the flooding back. Do you remember anything about the thief? How they got this off the body? What they did immediately after? Did they give a full confession? Tell me every detail I remember from this.
I just did. Saw them picking off from the body, and then booked it. That's it?
Fiddlesticks. Did that trigger a fully realized flashback with cinematic camera angles and everything?
Woo! Okay, well, two things I remember. I remember the smell.
Yeah, sewers are like the most fragrant of places, you know?
Oh, not that. Well, yes, that too. But banger tender. I remember a strong smell before the thief ran through the sewers. And I whiffed it through the smell of concentrated poo. It's gonna sound weird, but the smell was familiar.
Tell me more about the smell. Can you smell it on this collar?
Under the seeped-in miasma of sewage?
Sure. Can't you smell? Let me sniff. Wait, I see what you mean. Definitely something else there. Yeah, it's very familiar. I smelled this before somewhere.
You have? What does it smell like to you?
Difficult to pick out the nuances through the layer of literal crap, but if I describe the scent, I'd probably describe it as
pineapple after 5 sweaty rhinos sat on it. An orange stuck up the rear of an elephant turtle, or elderly turtle. 2 warthogs playing tennis with an overly ripe blueberry. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
a really long, really violent, really sweaty game.
Now you're missing on the ashy undertones.
They clearly had a cigarette afterwards. Yeah, that's not quite right either. Maybe more like a pineapple after 5 unwashed rhinos sat on it and then farted on it.
What? Ridiculous. It has to be at least 6 rhinos.
Either that or the sewage is blowing out your nostrils. Wait, I got it. It's an ashtray of an elderly chain-smoking rhino. You then fill that ashtray with whiskey and orange juice.
Well, let's think more like apple juice.
No, pineapple juice.
Yes, that's it exactly. How'd you know?
Because I know exactly which drink smells like this. You said you recognize the smell? So you're familiar with the drink it comes from?
Is that what it is? I was trying in my brain where I'd smell it before. So it's a cocktail?
Yes, only one speakeasy in town serves a drink that smells and tastes like pineapple juice served in an elderly chain-smoking rhino's ashtray.
What you don't mean? The back cover. Super secret speakeasy that no one's supposed to know about.
So you know about it?
Of course, I go every week.
Everybody who's anybody knows about it. Just that everybody who's nobody isn't supposed to know. Wait, how do you know about it? Never mind that now. The point being that smell proves a connection to the back cover in their house special.
And it seems a tragic lack of taste. Couldn't it be something classy like an old-fashioned? Or at least make it the ashtray of an elderly chain-smoking yak?
The thief took the collar. Did you smell this?
Sure did.
Yes, I've got the subsequent blast of sewer smell that came when they opened the lid. Gotta remember, did the smell come up from the collar or the thief?
What do you think? I went up to shove my beak in close and inhaled? Though I get a pretty strong whiff as the beef passed me by.
Chances are chances are this smell and the color came from the thief. Meaning either they spilled the drink on themselves, or they have that drink a lot.
Well, it was have reeked if it transferred to the collar.
What, they spilled the drink on themselves? Either that or must be their favorite drink. Have to go.
Huh? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Need to visit a certain bookstore downtown. Or rather, the super secret speakeasy in the back that no one's supposed to know about.
I can't believe you actually know about that place. Will they even let you in?
I'm sure they will. It's already been a week since the incident, after all. They're probably over it by now. Hope.
Whatever. Got something important to be. We're done with questions.
Thanks, Francis. Dance on, you crazy diamond.
Yeah, that's kind of why I need to get going. So if you get a move on, bye.
I've never been one to play by the book. Mostly because I can barely read. But sometimes to solve a case, you've got to play nice with the manimal. That's why I'm headed to the police archives. I want to lay my pretty eyes on what the cops actually found at the scene and check out what they were actually able to piece together for themselves.
Eagle, what the hell is an emote?
Which probably won't be much.
See you later, Sylvie.
Not like the police do much to solve crime in this city.
There's a big bump and a Scream FX. Albert clearly ran over someone else again.
Which is a good thing, sometimes.
Is that what? What? Yeah, it looks like the bot's down. Why does it do that? Does the bot just turn off if someone doesn't use it for long enough?
Why is that the email that it goes with? What the hell?
Okay, it should be on now.
Hope nobody noticed that.
Welcome to City PD Archives. Can I help you? Yes, I'm interested in evidence for a case I'm investigating. Boy, did you come to the wrong place. Wouldn't the police archives be the right place? You must be new. Making me get out of my chair. Yeah, what do you want? What do you mean by came to the wrong place? All the evidence, case evidence is filed here, right? Filed, sure. What's that supposed to mean? See this trunk? Means I never forget. Means the police department can scrimp on actually maintaining a functional filing system for everything. Means everything just gets tracked into the back and locked away while I retain all the important info. Saves them a whole $1. Okay. Well, if you remember everything, maybe you can remember the case of the strange cat body that happened the other night. Ring a bell. This happened literally less than 48 hours ago. What happened to the trunk meaning you never forget?
I took trunk enhancers. Okay.
At least go into the back to check the archives myself. I don't mind doing your job for you. I mean, I don't mind checking for myself.
Nah? Could you be a bit more specific? Nah as in I'm forbidden? Nah as in I need permission? Nah as in you couldn't be bothered to get out of your chair and open the door?
As in only people allowed back here are the ones dropping off evidence. Well, I mean, it's that last thing you said too.
Only drop-offs. What about when someone in your department wants to make another look at things to try and crack the case?
Those that never ever happens, right?
Fair. So the only time anyone goes back to just drop off evidence on a totally unrelated and casual note? If I had evidence for a case, how would I submit it?
Follow the procedure.
What's the procedure?
I forget. You're really bad at the whole elephant thing, huh?
Please calm down. No need to get hot under the collar. I'm not. Wait, hot under the collar, did you say? I've got some evidence for an ongoing case, burning a hole in my fur. Can I give it to you, or?
Oh yeah, I just remembered the procedure.
Any evidence has got to be properly bagged, wrapped, whatever. I just take it as is. There's a wrapping station over there. We were using it as the annual police Christmas wrapping charity drive. We learned the whole quarter. Thanks for your help.
Whatever, bye.
Clippy? Why do you have an emote of Clippy?
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay, I've wrapped the evidence like you requested. Now, if you could take it and file it under the warehouse cat course case.
Hold on, I just remembered another part of the procedure.
Why has help you wrapped up? It protects the integrity of the physical evidence.
And it's because it has to be submitted by registered mail carrier.
Make sure it gets to us safely. But, thing right here, ready to hand you the evidence. How much more safely is it going to get you than that?
I mean, you never know.
You drop it in my coffee or something. Besides, I don't feel like working right now. Get a courier to bring it by later. Thanks for your help.
Whatever, bye.
Send it in the mail. Odd.
I'm headed to the front cover. A little independent bookstore with one heck of a secret in the back.
Gift sub? Yeah, but what channel has an emote of Clippy is my point.
See, it's a joke.
No, I got it.
The super secret speakeasy is called the back cover. It's hidden in the back of the store. And look, it was funnier in my head, all right? Wait, this is my head. Anyway, there's only one drink in this town that smells like the ashtray of an elderly, chain-smoking rhino filled with whiskey and orange juice. Only one drink, served by only this one speakeasy. And as far as I know, only ordered by one particular regular. I always liked this bookstore. It's cozy, welcoming.
I say, old chap, what are you doing here? Would you kick out of the back room?
Oh, that was just a minor misunderstanding.
Some minor property damage. I'm sure they'll let me back in. My dear fellow, I don't think there's enough secret illegal booze in the world that would make illegal back in sound like a good idea. Either way, suit yourself. What happens in the back room doesn't concern me. This has to do with how many copies of the invisible monkey we have back there. Want to get in? Talk to Sergey. Wait, you may not get out with him without the new password. Abject apology.
Animal Farm was so disappointing. Who wants to read a treatise on proper techniques for running a farm?
Anime rules. What are the anime rules?
Death.
Look, I just want to say I'm sorry for what happened that time. And I've learned my lesson. No more licking spilled bourbon from the floor. So are we good? Good. Okay. Can I at least go in and express my apologies directly to the bartender? Good. I'm supposed to say sorry and have everything forgiven.
Good.
So I'm looking for a book. Do you have Tequila Mockingbird in the back?
I strike out. The password has changed. Your password's not good anymore.
Did they change it already? Password should be good for at least another 2 weeks. You only cycle it once a month. Haha.
As before, so they can't make mess of bar. And stage. And ceiling.
And ceiling? I don't remember that.
You never get new password. You have to go back from again. Or long city again.
Look, let's forget all that password nonsense. Any chance you could, give me something as a thanks?
Drink. Urging will accept money.
Haha. You and me both, buddy. I'm afraid I got a temporary case of brokenness.
The searcher will accept them in trade of what can be sold for money.
Like what?
A kidney would be acceptable.
Let's not get too hasty. Let's see what I have to trade. How about a nice shiny new collar for your collection? A collar that, hang on. A collar that I don't actually have on me at the moment, it seems.
We'll be able to get the surgery, though.
Let me get back to you on that. Gotta go. You, keep guarding that storeroom back there, Sergi. Do I have to... What a new romance model. But I can't decide between animals, field park, or taken by the tender tortoise.
Can I help you, old chap? So, if I figured a smart, educated, worldly animal like you has got to be figured out the new password by now.
I didn't have to, they told me.
Oh, well, that makes it easy. What's the new password then?
Sorry, chap. I'd tell you, except for the bit where they told me that you're the last animal in the world I'm allowed to tell it to.
Yeah, right. Like, I'd be the last animal to tell next to all the cops working twice in this city.
You are literally lower on the list than them, yes? What the heck? Might as well do some shopping while I'm here. Any good books you think I'd like? You could read? Hey, I read a lot. Reading parking tickets counts, right? An old chap, given your limited tastes, perhaps something classic will expand your palate. Perhaps Of Mice and More Mice.
Is that a cookbook?
My dear chap, it's a tragic tale of the animal condition, how society crushes the dreams of the lower classes.
Okay, but they eat at the end? Saying that's a little title alone making my mouth water. Sergi, he's the new bouncer. I mean, the totally legit shelf stalker, right?
That's right. I wouldn't try my luck with him, though. I saw what happened to the last person who tried to get him without a password.
What happened to them?
They were firmly turned away from the door. How ghastly. Only they grease up their paws a little.
Would greasy paws help? Do you have to wrestle them or something?
No, I mean, you didn't hear this from me, but the fine folk in the back are paying poor petrifying Sergi in pennies for a seat cushion.
Not a nice seat cushion either.
But he never complains. He just been conveniently distracted when someone gives him money, food, clothing, pretty much anything really. Thank you for moving around, thank you.
That very, very much. Right here, chap.
Anything? So where can I mail from?
So, looks like the police archivist is as helpful as the rest of the cops in this city. Screw them. Once I get this caller into the archive, I can look for myself. And all it will take is a quick phone call to my local courier. I sure hope I paid my phone bill. Whoa. There's a dial tone. Guess the check to the phone company didn't bounce. Yet.
Goodbye, Velocity Courier. Our speed is our service. We're already there at your destination, handing over you the package.
Yeah, great. I got a pick.
Package deliver? No problem, we're on our way.
I haven't even told you where the package is going. It's 146. 146 Hot Hog Way.
No problem, we'll be there in a jiffy. Our speed is our service.
How did you know that?
We pride ourselves on our speed, and part of that's knowing where your package is going before you do. We're almost there.
You don't need to pick up the package first. I'm at apartment 23, 950.
950 Lizard Lane, got it. We'll be there shortly. Remember, our speed is our service.
Huh. That was weird. I wonder if... Wow, that was fast.
If big up, sir.
Oh yeah, that was impressively fast.
I'm impressed, sir. Like our motto says, our speed is our service. Carry the package and it'll be off in a jiffy.
I don't have to pay you or something?
No need. For the sake of convenience and speed, we've already billed your bank account for the full amount.
Oh, that's... Hey, wait a minute. I didn't... You know what? Never mind. Let's just get this over with. Here's the pack.
Got it, on my way. We'll let you know once the delivery is complete. Remember, our speed is our service.
There goes a fox who loves his job, I guess. Okay. Maybe he loves it a bit too much.
Look, I know speedies are servers, but it's gone from impressively speedy to unnecessarily speedy. How am I supposed to fit in a cat nap if we don't take your... time?
Excuse me, Mr. Wyatt.
The minute she walked into my office, I knew she was bad news. The kind of bad news when you order the seafood special and the waiter tells you they're all out. And now you're all disappointed.
Sorry about that. Stream now has a time limit.
Mr. Wyatt.
She was all doe eyes and wolfish smile. Or maybe the other way around.
Hello?
Her canine coyness, setting my feline feelings on edge.
Mr. Wild, is anyone in there?
Depends on who you ask. What can I do for you, Miss,
Gee, just Miss G will do. Did you get my note?
What note?
The note I left yesterday on your door.
Oh, yeah, I totally remember. Your note. Totally. You're, MG, right?
Yes, that is me. MG for Miss G.
And Ironclad alias? Alias? Why did I say it like that? Good. Yeah, be too careful in this city. So, what seems to be trouble, Miss G?
I'm having trouble with my life right now, and I need you to hire to help me.
What sort of trouble? Wait a minute. Let me guess. Blackmail, stalking, theft. The hunter has become the hunted. The predator is now the prey, and that's the wrong way to spell that. And now you are being stalked. I can tell from the tilt of your ear, listening up for danger.
Huh?
Stalked, followed, trailed, snuck up on. You get the idea?
Mr. Wild, I thought you said you received my note.
I did. Yes. And I read it very carefully, including the bit about, Oh, right. You want to talk about your husband. Yes, your husband is cheating on you, messing with the mob. Cheating on you. He's having a torrid affair right under your nose. It's on the quiver of your lip. You suspect, but you can't prove it. So you need me to follow him, stalking him like a prowling cat. I am watching the shadows, finding where he goes at night.
Actually, I know exactly where my husband is. He's in his room.
Well, that's not much of a mystery for me to solve, then, is it? Glad I was able to help. I'll send you my bill.
You are not listening. My husband's not coming out of his room, and he's not letting me in.
Well, you might be doing, you know, private things.
For a month?
Okay, yeah, it's a bit much. You know where he's refusing to leave his room?
No, that is why I want you to hire you, Mr. Wild. I want you to know why my beloved Eddie suddenly shut me out.
And you think I can figure this out? And I suppose you are technically a detective from what I heard. Sorry, ma'am, but I'm a busy cat. I'm currently butt glands deep in a murder case. Well, maybe not murder, but there's a dead body and a mystery, so that's almost as good as murder. I really don't have time to play marriage counselor. I pay you triple your usual rate. I will make the time to play marriage
The
counselor.
minute she walked into my office, I knew she was good news. The kind of good news when you order the seafood special and you get an extra prawn on the side.
Nice.
Miss Wad, are you monologuing? Oh, it's part of my full detective service package, ma'am. As is investigating, so why don't you sit down and tell me all about it.
Cough while I bill by the hour.
Oh, well, I bill by the hour. Actually, I cannot stay. I'm on the way to a doctor's appointment. I cannot tell you anything right now. That will make the investigation harder, to be sure. It's fine. I like a challenge. Especially if it means I get to rank on my bill. I know. Why don't you come by our place? I have time later to answer your questions. Maybe you can speak to Eddie. Yeah. Have our address written down. When you get half a moment, please come. I'm on my mind about poor Eddie, and you're the best. The only. You're technically a hope I have. I'll put that on my business card, ma'am. I'll drop by later then.
Well, that's a lucky gig that definitely has nothing to do with the big case.
For sure.
Good thing, too, seeing as the big case ain't paying. Now, crap. What was I doing before she showed up? Oh, right. The plot's calling.
Hello? Good news, sir. Your package has been delivered. I'd like my hat off for your speedy service. Mind you, I don't wear a hat, so never mind. Tell me, did you see where they put the package? Like, say in the back rooms or something? Didn't stick around to see, sir. I had to rush to the next job. So I always say, speed it. Our service. Yeah, I get it. Well, thanks anyway. Bernie.
Guess their wrap-up is as fast as their delivery.
My God. Hello?
Now what? Who is it this time? Who is it now? The courier with my package again. Mrs. G, with more about the case.
Now just maybe some leftover casserole, sweetie. Want any?
Oh, Deb, you're a lifesaver. How come you always treat me so well?
Judging by all the new clients and jobs you're working on, I figure it won't be long before you end up in legal trouble again. Which means
I'll be paying another piglet's way through college. Right. Well, thanks for the casserole. And the ride earlier. And, the ride will be calling for later, probably.
don't mention it. I'll send you in my invoice.
And I will ignore it, but feel real bad about it.
Hey, man. What's up with the back room, anyway?
The instructions should clear everything up.
Well, they didn't. They really, really didn't. Good talk. Glad we chatted. Leave you to it. Wouldn't want the world-saving thing to interrupt your whatever you're doing.
Yes, yes, yes.
They'll have filed the caller under the evidence for my case by now, which means I'll teleport right into the file I need to see. Hope their file folders are big and sturdy enough to contain my awesomeness.
Will you play crappy Santa horror games made in Unity this year? I'll think about it.
A garbage can.
That does sound tempting. You make a very solid case.
They threw the caller in the garbage. Glad to see the city PD is filing its evidence with due care and process. Something to look forward to while I look up the case file.
Oh boy.
Received noise complaint in regards to a Husky convention. Interviewed the organizer for official statement. Awoo. I'd say our tax dollars at work, but not like I pay my taxes anyway. Anyway, that's not it. Case 111. Traffic accident on East 3rd. Suspects, an illegal ring of Armadillo street racers, based off scale impressions taken from victim's face. No, this isn't it. You'd think weird cat corpse case files would be easy to find. Mind you, maybe it would be if I knew the first thing about filing systems. Case 419. Another complaint lodged against Albert Watt. Hey, that's me. Wait, how many other complaints against me are in here? Too many to go through, and still no sign of the file I need. All right, doing one more than throwing up my paws. Case 5990. Unusual feline body discovered in... Wait, this is it. This is the entire police file for the case. This is every piece of evidence, every note taken. This is a joke, right? There's like 2 pages in here, and half a page is just a stick figure drawing of the body with a frowny face. Body found under, This bit's partly crossed out. Implosion, then explosion, then hole in roof. That's odd. Body appears to be a small feline consistent with case 4666. As such, no further investigation needed or authorized. Send all case materials to janitorial to be recycled as toilet paper. Maybe it's a good thing their filing system is as deficient as their investigation skills. I'd hate to be fishing scraps of paper off Officer Hippo's rear end. Case 4666. So something like this has happened before. Sounds like I need to do some more reading, which is a sentence I never thought I'd be saying.
So true.
Case 4666. Here we go. Dated a few months prior. Let's see what's in here. A lot of redactions. That's what. I haven't seen this many strike-throughs and black marker on a piece of paper since the last time a lady gave me her number. The whole case file is redacted to heck and back. How am I supposed to make out any of it? Hang on. There are some bits where the marker started dying. Guess police funding didn't extend to their stationery supply. A little squinting with my keen feline eyes, and I can make out cat. I guess that's something. Come on, eyeballs. Strain. Strain harder. Narrow those pupils. Is that appeared? Unusual, unknown, roof hole. Sounding awful familiar. Something about released into custody. What? Some evidence. Property. Another body. Someone living. And released to who? Claimant. Parties involved, including... Ugh, I can barely make out the letters. Let's see. D. Dom. Dom D. Dom D. Wait.
Dom
They
D.
couldn't mean Dom the Dolphin, the terror of 10th Street, head of the Sharks and Shirts gang. They say if you cross him, you'll sleep with the fishes. That's because he locks you in a fish cannery for the night. Best botched job of my life, really. Ugh, can't quite make it out. Oh, Ren. No, Ran. Utan. Oh, wait. Gutan. Orangutan. Orangutan. Head of the hairy apes.
Oh my god.
Even I know about them. And that's really saying something. I thought they kept to their side of 10th Street. Guess Oran's got a long reach. You know, being an orangutan and all. M-A-N. Wait. Manny the Mantis. Again. Is that twice he's gotten involved in these cat cases? Wait. Never mind. That's an I, not an A. I should actually learn to read someday. M-I-N-K-Y-J-O. Minky. The Mink Jones.
No.
He runs the Rabbit Rodents gang, I think. So not the underworld boss I thought it was. Just another underworld boss. So, one cat case, 3 names. All prominent members of the criminal underworld, counting Manny the Mantis in my case. And that makes, hang on, let me get out my calculator. 4 underworld bosses all involved somehow with weird cases involving weird cats. Which means absolutely nothing to me, given I don't know the first thing about the criminal underbelly of this town. I'm too busy minding my own underbelly, thanks. It's getting a little saggy. Besides, how am I supposed to know the secret ins and outs of this town's criminal underworld? Not like I work in a job where that information would be useful or anything. No, I'm gonna need to run this info by someone who knows this stuff. Someone who's not only seen this city's seedy underbelly, but who's given it a scritch and a rub while saying, "Who has the cutest criminal underbelly? That's you."
What the fuck?
Which rules out pretty much every cop in this town. Meaning I'll need to find someone who's actually part of that world. But where would I find them? Not here, that's for sure.
Okay.
Alright, now the tough part, how to get out of here. I'm imagining that since this is all their classified files, it must be under pretty heavy lock and key. That they apparently forgot to actually lock. Great elephanting, I gotta say.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here. I'm calling the police.
Aren't you the police?
Damn it, you're right.
Why does that mean I have to call myself? Does that mean I have to actually work? That's not what I took this job for. Okay, well, while you work that out, speaking of calling people who are supposed to be helpful, I should probably call for a ride. Can I borrow your phone?
You know what? If you reach before I have to actually do anything, please do.
Thanks for me a ride, Deborah. Again.
You seem to be needing a lift a lot today. Not that I mind, but if you consider taking the bus.
In this city, you realize the giant police force budget means no budget for transit, right? You'd be lucky if a bus came every other ice age.
I'm just saying, as much as I'm happy with the arrangement, bus fare is less than my retainer.
Again, in this city, I wouldn't be so sure. Besides, I'm a detective. Got an image to maintain. Hard-boiled, worldly wise. Guy who's too cool to take a bus.
I mean, you're currently sitting on a sticky lollipop my daughter left in the back seat, so...
Hard-boiled detective.
Hey man, I got a collar.
Good.
Right, here's the gift I have for you. Collar. Not just any collar. Stylish designer collar made from authentic material. And as you can probably smell, it carries its own unique fragrance. Truly a singular collector's item. Okay, I'll assume the fact that you're shoving it in your pocket like it's a discarded candy wrapper means that you accept my gift. So can I just go in now? Yet. What? But I bribed you. I mean, gave you a gift and everything. We have certain gift because certain you would need to pay something to take off paws. They're not do anything, cat.
Fine, keep it then. Not like I want it for some incredibly genius plane involving teleportation or anything. I mean, not like I want it or anything. Gotta go. You, keep guarding that storeroom back there, sir.
Here we go again. Wee.
I guess we might miss cheese.
You might be wondering why I'm bothering with this dull as dishwater domestic dispute, particularly at a time when there's dead cats, implosions, criminal conspiracies, and teleporting callers that defy the laws of physics. And to you, I say, first off, who are you? What the hell are you doing in my car? Get out. But secondly, a cat's gotta eat, often and on demand, with some nice clean water that a cat'll then refuse because they saw a tiny hair floating on top. Anyway, eating requires money. It's a whole thing. And
True.
thanks to the beasts in blue, it sounds like this big cat case isn't exactly going to result in anything fungible. I don't even like fungi. So for the sake of my stomach, I'm willing to swallow my pride, along with whatever food I can buy with my payment for figuring out this husband's midlife crisis. How hard can it be? He's only been holing up in his room for a month. I'm sure whatever caused that has to be super duper minor.
Mr. Wilde, thank you so much for coming. Please come in.
Why, thank you, ma'am. You're very kind. And by kind, I mean generous. And by generous, I mean financially generous. But you know, nice and friendly too. And what a charming apartment you have. The apartment of a sweet, generous lady who hopefully likes being praised and respects, you know. Generally. Generously.
You flatter me, detective. Keep at it.
Yes, great apartment. Love it all. The couch, the tables, the rug, windows, the hole in the ceiling, the incredibly large hole in the middle of the living room.
What was that? It's nothing. Nothing at all. Just some construction we have on the go. We're making a skylight.
Skylight that looks a little bit too much like another skylight at a certain crime scene. Either there's a crazed contractor on the loose installing giant hole skylights all over the city, or...
Would you like some tea or coffee? Feel free to ask me anything. Or knock on my husband's door if you want to see what I'm dealing with.
They
It
get
looks
murdered.
like something blew a hole in the ceiling. And as far as I can tell, whatever it was is way bigger than the dead mini kitty.
I can see you're surprised at how big the hole is. What can I say? I love natural light. So more the merrier, right? Go away!
Mr. G, my name's Albert Wilde. I'm a detective. My wife hired me to...
I knew it! I knew you were working with her! You're the one of my little gang that was Curtis, aren't you?
No, that's not what a detective is. Either that or I'm mixed up at the flyers at the employment center.
I don't believe you. I won't trust anyone working with her. She can't be trusted. I know her secret.
Oh, what secret?
I'm not talking when she's there. She's listening. I'm not saying a damn thing within the apartment.
That's gonna make my job difficult, seeing as I'm here to find out why you locked yourself in your room.
Not here to make her job easy. If you're doing a job for her, then I'll make her job as hard as I can.
He seems nice. Yeah, tell me about your wife. I couldn't help but notice you had an interesting hole in the living room. Care to comment about that?
Not while she's around. It's her thing anyway. Ask her.
Okay. Good talk. I'll leave you to it then, whatever you're doing in there. Okay.
What can I do for you, detective?
Can you leave? Well, I had dinner with your husband, and he made it clear he's not talking while you're around.
Ah, my dear. My poor Mr. G. I guess he's not coming out to talk with us. What's bothering him?
So, it might be an idea for you to just step outside for a bit while I try to talk him around, get to the bottom of what's up.
Well, I can't do that. What kind of wife would I be if I wasn't here to moment my dear hubby first comes out as hiding?
What kind of wife wouldn't make the sound vaguely ominous, maybe?
Nine, I do not leave this apartment unless it's absolutely vitally important. Like going to the ballet, for example.
Left the apartment to come see me. Am I vitally important then?
No, I had two other vitally important things to do, and I fit you in between them. Groceries and the fur salon, you see. I have to do those. But now I've got the food in my house. My fur is all done nice, and I'm not leaving for anything short of the best ballet outing I've ever had.
Tell me what you can about the day Mr. G holed up in his room. Don't leave anything out.
Alright, well, first thing in the morning, I went out to the bathroom and started, pooping.
Okay, maybe leave some things out. Skip to when you last saw him out in the room. What happened?
Well, I was ready to go out. I had season tickets to the local ballet. Never missed a single performance unless I'm on fire being flayed by knives. Mr. Gizo, he wouldn't attend a single performance unless he was on fire being flayed by knives, so he had to go with his friends.
Really healthy modern marriage in action. Did he seem at all odd, or?
No, he was his usual self. Gave me a kiss on the cheek, told me to have a good time at the ballet, and mind God, did I. It's absolutely amazing.
My phone just rang. There's a time zone thing going on though, so most likely we'll have to get up again at 4 or 5 a.m. Try to get some sleep now. Sorry, I'm really enjoying this. That sucks. Good luck.
The lead swan was outstanding. So light on her web feet. There's this one particularly handsome flamingo who...
Maybe we should focus on your husband.
Oh, right. When I got back, he was not home yet, but I didn't think anything of it. Went out for a walk, by the time I got back, he was in our room. Then I went to go to sleep myself, the door was locked. He held it shut and screamed at me to go away and did not trust me. At first I thought he was joking. Then I thought he must have had a bad headache. But the next day I realized he wasn't coming out to let me in.
It's been like that since, you got no idea what triggered this strange sudden behavior in him.
Do you think I'd be so desperate as to hire you if I knew anything? It is not a problem with our system. It's the main issue. But we'll still have to take a look. At 4 or 5 a.m.
Rest well. Hurry. Tell me about this skylight you're building. Your wall.
Well, it's when inspiration strikes.
I can't say I do know. My inspiration is usually on strike.
You're a very funny cat. Yes, I just think one day I want a big skylight. Big enough for sun, big enough for blue sky, big enough for a large body to fit through.
Odd request for a feature, but I'm not an interior designer. What do I know? How long have you been working on the skylight?
Oh, I'd say maybe a month.
Thank you for various bits, by the way. You'll be gone by the time stream's over. But
months and a bit. You know how things go with contractors and things.
Did you say your husband's been hiding in his bedroom for a month? Maybe you just wanted to be out of the way during construction? Maybe you didn't like the draft?
Oh, it's not that, detective. It's a whole... skylight was there at least a little time before my husband went to his room. Something else has happened. I need you to learn what.
I'd like to know about the interesting lady behind the wallet. I mean, behind the case. Tell me more about yourself.
What do you want to know? Miss G? What does the G stand for? Gesundheit.
I didn't sneeze.
No, that's my husband's actual last name. Mr. and Mrs. Gesundheit. I said I didn't Oh, I see what you mean.
Your last name is Gesundheit?
I didn't sneeze. And actually, Gesundheit is short for the full name.
Which is?
Gesundheit Flammenwaffe.
Really? Eagle walked away at the perfect moment before the, fake German came out. Bless you.
Ah, you see, it's better for us to shorten it to use Gesundheit.
I didn't sneeze.
And now you see why I just call him Mr. and Miss G.
Do you do anything? Really? How do you spend your days?
Oh, nothing exciting. I bake, I clean, got a very special group of friends. I keep busy so I do not accidentally dread over not getting to what I really wanted in life. Usual things.
Relatable. Wanted to be a professional bed tester, but fell asleep too quickly to give any useful feedback. Still haunts me whenever I have to actually, get out of bed. I didn't make it. I never have to leave my bed again.
I wanted to be a ballerina so bad. And I was shy to make myself a dress out of swan feathers so I could put and dance to Swan Lake.
Oh, now we didn't pursue it.
Because the swan I plucked the feathers from was, you say, pissed off and sued for emotional damage and treatments for baldness. That had my parents set it as a course, going to afford valet lessons for me. Even now, can't afford it.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
He's fine. I fancy I will force soon. I have all the lessons I want.
Sounds like some nice but weirdly ominous sounding friends.
Never mind your life story right now. Let's go back to your husband for a minute.
We have to.
Enjoy to talk about my favorite subject, myself.
Let's talk about before your husband in his room. How were things up to then?
Things were good. Not sure what things you mean.
I mean, how would you describe your relationship before your husband locked himself in his room?
Normal.
I see. So, was he sleeping with someone else? Were you sleeping with someone else? Did anyone know about your sleeping with someone else? Were you sleeping with whoever that was?
What? Where did you get your definition of normal?
Only the best soap operas on the radio. So you're saying things weren't like that?
No, everything was fine. We barely even argued, except let's just say my husband doesn't exactly help with cooking, or cleaning, or almost anything in the house.
It's the one bright side of all this.
With him in his room, it's a lot easier to keep the apartment clean. And mess in the bedroom must be in by now. To help me bring my dear husband out, so I can give the room a proper scrub.
I imagine you've been able to talk with your husband through the bedroom door. Has he explained anything or said anything unusual?
Besides the fact that apparently a demon dog and said I'm going to gobble him up.
So a regular quarrel between spouses then.
Are you single?
Because I'm beginning to see why. For your bad luck, nothing else, clearly. So if it's not the hiding, that's weird. But the way he suddenly turned on you?
Yes, used to think I was the bestest of girls. He even used to call me his beloved ballerina. Now we have to stay quiet, or he doesn't mean to go away and leave him alone.
And he also wants to get him.
Get him? How? Oh, horrible things like I will kill him, or kidnap him, or tie him up the way he doesn't like.
As opposed to the way he does like?
My, don't move. Won't you try the cake I made? It's lemon poppy seed.
You mentioned ballet a few times. Are you a fan?
Mein Gott, yes, I love ballet so much. I've watched this hard like 90 times, and I want to spend every minute watching him do ballet. If I was a ballet, I'd marry them.
Yes, I'm a bit of a fan, I suppose.
They want to see a local ballet company every week. Watching graceful dances make me feel graceful too, yeah? What I really love is graceful, you know? I want to dance like that.
Why don't you learn how? Take some lessons.
Have you seen surprise ballet lessons? I can't afford that.
You might be able to if you didn't spend your money on going to see ballet every week.
Never. I'd never give up seeing my ballet. But oh, I would love to dance chance to take ballet lessons. Well, I know a dance instructor who'd cut me a deal.
Dance instructor, huh? Yeah, if only you knew one. Thanks, Miss G. Enough for my investigation for the moment.
You say so, so you don't seem any close to solving the issue.
All right. Hang tight. I'll be right back. And by right back, I mean sometime in the foreseeable future. Maybe. If I had a nickel for every time knowing Lily saved my furry behind on this case, I'd have 2 nickels, which is frankly more money than I've had in years.
Oh God.
I'm fairly certain that Joe will have my fur if he catches me skulking around his wife's window. But what other choice do I have? Ask Mrs. G politely to step out of the apartment, wait until she has another appointment, come up with some other excuse, you know. Now that I say them aloud, those all sound like they'd have been good ideas. Oh well, Lily's lessons it is.
Oi. Lily, it's me. Open up and let me in.
You frustrating feline, what brings you to my window? Again?
I have a friend, let's say, who's really, really interested in learning ballet.
Well, friends, who might this friend be?
Someone who really, really likes ballet.
Does this friend even exist? Or is this like that time you were trying to claim you had a girlfriend in Canada?
No, she exists. She just, friend is pushing a little, I guess. More like acquaintances, I suppose. non-hostile strangers.
And you think getting her ballet lesson will make him more of a friend?
Sure, yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, can you give ballet lessons? I figure you can. I mean, it's not like ballet's any different from any other kind of dancing, right?
It is, in fact, very different. But you're in luck, because I do teach ballet lessons. As you would know, if you remember what I said about my lessons earlier.
Oh, that was like, what, at least 10 scenes ago, wasn't it? I can't remember what happened 10 seconds ago.
Anyway, yes, I can give this friend of yours lessons. I even got a professional ballerina in 3 lessons package if they're interested.
Great, you have a coupon?
Yes, why do you ask?
Could I get the coupon? Is that, I think this lady really needs the discount.
You're saying you want me to give this friend of yours ballet lessons at less than my usual rate, ensuring I lose money and time in the process?
Yes.
You're lucky you're so adorable. Alright, here's the info on the classes. Here's a coupon for you, friend.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Detective, have you found any leads on what's troubling my dear husband? Let me know if I can help.
Oh yeah, you can help, alright.
What can I do for you, detective?
Hey, if you're interested in ballet, I happen to know a great dance instructor who's got a good deal on right now.
Let me see. Mein Gott! Become a professional ballerina. 3 easy lessons. Buy 2, get 1 free. It's everything I've ever wanted. This coupon is for me? Thank you, Mr. Weird. I'm sorry I had to out those glib and insulting thoughts about you.
I'm used to it. Better get going, though. That'll be starting in an hour or 2.
Yes, but my husband...
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. Or, on his door, I guess. Part of the investigation, you know.
If you say so, right now I'm interested in important things. Like my new ballet career. Look out, swans, a new prima ballerinas on the prowl.
Phew. She's gone. Maybe now the husband will give me some better answers. Or any answers.
Go away. Leave me alone. I'm not talking whether She-Wolf is listening.
She's gone. Good news, your wife has seriously received some discounted ballet lessons. She's left for class. Just you and me.
Alright, why would I trust that?
Look out your window if you don't believe me. She should be getting to her car right now.
So she is. So, that's good. I was scared having her around still.
Scared? Why? What'd she do?
Hang on, just because she's out of the house doesn't mean you're not also out to get me. Give me one good reason to trust you. I exude protagonist energy. I am very cute. I'm a detective.
Come on, how can you resist? You see these adorable furry cheeks? Big, adorable eyes?
No, I don't. There's a door in the way.
Yeah, that explains my charms aren't working.
I don't think that's a door thing. Besides, it's not just my wife. You sound something bigger, I tell you. It's a conspiracy.
A conspiracy?
Why am I bothering? You're not gonna believe me. No one's gonna believe me. Nothing about this situation would ever happen to anyone else.
You'd be surprised. This is gonna sound wild, but this hole in your living room, I've seen one like it before. At a crime scene. More importantly, not the only case I've found. The police have another case on file, a similar hole in a building.
They did. But you could just be saying that they did.
Want the case number?
I mean, the case number that I'd have no way of checking was real or not?
Yeah, that case number.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that to convince me you're not yanking my leash. Besides, even if you're telling the truth, you don't get it. This isn't just 1 or 2 or 3 weird things happening. You'll just think that it's a weird coincidence.
Actually, I'm kind of thinking the opposite.
It's a conspiracy, man. Capital C conspiracy.
Is that how you spell conspiracy? I'm actually kind of bad at spelling.
See what I mean? Either you're one of those lemmings who doesn't see a conspiracy right in front of their eyes, or you're a part of it, man.
It's an interesting leap of logic.
Whatever. Try talking to me when your eyes are open and you realize something bigger than all of us is going on.
Anything to do to tempt you out? Maybe a nice plate full of food?
Don't need it. I got snacks. I'm good.
You sure? Like cookies, something with some mouth-watering aroma. Fried onions, maybe. Fresh baked bread. Melting chocolate. Slightly mature salmon fillet. Yeah, that smell tempt you to come out? Yep. Not even all this together at once.
Especially not all together at once.
Fine. Be a drink. Water, tea, shot of whiskey.
Thanks, no thanks. Hey, come on out even for my favorite drink. Well, that's good, because I don't actually have whiskey on me.
Let's start with the basics. How come you've locked yourself away in the bedroom?
Kept myself from her. That she-wolf.
She's gone now, so she's safe to come out.
No, it's still not safe. It's not just her, it's them. They're all out for me. Probably one of them.
I assure you I am not part of them, mostly because I have no idea who they are. Kinda hard to join the club that way.
I need to know a suspicious stranger. Is that saying it in here keeps me safe from them? All of them. I'm the only person who had this happen. The only animal I can trust except, well,
what?
not you, that's the point. And I'm not coming out unless I know whoever's out there can be trusted.
So your wife. What's this about her being an awful murderer killer who kicks puppies?
Oh, this time I thought she was so sweet, so kind, real cheap in wolf's clothing.
She looked like a wolf in wolf's clothing to me, but
Don't know her. I didn't know her, but now I do. I know she did. You don't know what she's done.
which is why I'm trying to ask. Honestly, it's asking questions and getting information to concept to you.
Can't tell you. I think I'm insane.
That ship is fast leaving port already. I don't think anything you can do is say speed up the process.
Even if I say she's crazed, cultist bent on ritual sacrifice and lurking strange monsters into our homes.
I take it back.
Leave me alone, detective. You won't believe me. No one will believe me. No one's seen anything like I've seen.
Right, good talk. I'll leave you do it then, whatever you're doing in there.
Damn. Great.
Time to teleport into the club.
Time to see where the bouncer put my collar. Surely somewhere safe as befits a valuable bribe. I mean, gift. Either I end up in the bar itself, or somewhere where I can listen for the passwords. Either way, I'm gonna be sitting pretty. What am I doing out here in the garbage?
So true.
I was supposed to teleport to where the collar was. So surely I should be in the back of the bar. Or the bouncer's wallet. A safe vault. Heck, maybe a nice little shadow box frame on the wall for displaying it. Wait, did that guy throw away the perfectly nice collar I flagrantly bribed him with? Just another sign of how rotten this city is. A place where flagrant bribes aren't treated with the respect they deserve.
So true.
Speaking of which, I guess I should pick my flagrant bribe up, huh? Phew. Smells like my flagrant bribe has become a fragrant bribe. Wait. No, that's just me. Dang. And I thought I'd come up with a real zinger there. Someone's coming. Quick. Hide.
It's said with urgency.
Sorry about this, sweetie.
I was worried about you.
What happened? How are you so drunk? It's a funny story. I was looking for that book I told you about. I asked the nice bear if they had a copy of A Manual for All Seasons in the back. They said they didn't, but when they let me back to check, they didn't have it. No, they had lots and lots of those. What? Why did you drink it? You don't want to be rude. Never mind. Let's just get you home.
That's it. A mandrel for all seasons. The key I need to get where I'm going. All thanks to my feline sense of stealth.
Oh, by the way, sweetie, who was that weird cat in the alley watching us?
Oh, him. Probably just the garbage collector.
Stealthy, like the night.
Oh. Hi. That password is a mandrill for all seasons. Alright, give that password guide can go in. Really that easy. There the order's clear. Only Lenny knows what password. Got that password. I'll stop bother Sergey.
They say not to judge a book by its cover, and the back cover is no different. It might look classy, dignified, welcoming,
Nope, not you. Get
but
out.
that unassuming back cover blurb hides a lurid tale of greed, crime, lies, and scandal. The kind of story where
God damn it, is he monologuing again? No monologuing! That's how everyone think what the hell in the first place. Okay, fine, I'll stop. Don't worry about Gabe, I'm on my best behavior. I don't care if you're kissing an angel's left butt cheek. What part of band for life did you not understand? Get out! Can't get me out of this place. And why not? Because I know the password. Damn you, IL. So here's a tight then. Fine, you can stay, but no funny business. This is about my unfortunate attempt at a comedy act. No! Funny! Business! For God's sakes, have a bath. You stink of garbage. I mean, I guess I got myself a tongue bath right here. No, I don't tolerate stink. Oh, that's a weird change. I just slide left to right now. It ain't the kind of gangster from around our base. Gave everyone a heck of a shiner, you know. And you look good. You can't even see the black eye. That's my scaly complexion. Anyway, you're either real brave or real stupid. I'd say brave, but apparently I'm outvoted unanimously by everyone else. Either way, you got some guts. Oh, I feel it, yeah. I don't know, the bump on your head gave me was pretty hard. Hey, that was business. We all pleasure. I got no beef with you. Mostly because neither of us are cows. Let me drink till I got a headache of my own and we got no problems, dig? Could you leave, please? Hey, Scales, is it? Did you hear? Sounds like the crocodile tears are in trouble with the other gangs tonight. You might need your help. What do you know about the other gangs? Frankly, I'm surprised you even knew about us. Well, I know that, the hairy hips are flinging crap again! The hairy hips are flinging poo at your voice. I guess they're used to it after all the time in the sewers, but... Wait, you're trying to start a fight? I didn't think the boss was that dumb. Well, you know, that orangutan really loves her monkey business, criminal or otherwise. You know, orangutan? Which in hindsight, sort of funny and weird, because she is not, in fact, a monkey. Now that I think of it. I bet back and see what's up. Boss probably need my help. Yeah, you should go. Might, really help balance the scales. Get it? Scales? Because your name is... And you're... You know what? I didn't think I should up for you, man. First part, I think he said it done all night. Fine, I'm off. Tell the barkeep my drink on your tab. She will end, oh wait, what? Effortless cool.
man, I hope he gets gingivitis and cavities someday. That'll learn him.
Yeah. Oh, you. Rudy, good to see you. What are you doing here at the secret speakeasy that nobody knows about? You're the one who blabbed about it months ago. Oh yeah, that was why I got kicked out the other time. Anyway, what are you doing here? Did you have a mind the kiosk? How many jackasses, donkeys, and mules do you think I need to check the newspaper out this time of night? It's Jimmy's holding on for it. I heard a drink from my troubles, I think. You have troubles? You do. I can't get a catty jerk to pay back the money he owes me. Oh. Amusing. Right. About that. You're about to launch into a sob story about the gig you had lined up isn't gonna pay. I can't fully express how little I want to hear it. Good to know. I definitely was not about to do anything like that. No, sir. Good. Because the only nice words I want to hear from you were, I've got your money right here. Got it? Doesn't matter. I got your tongue? Yeah, considering I'm a cat who's got a tongue. I said not to say any other words except, I've got your money right here, so I couldn't reply. And then, just leave before I said to relieve my headache with some horn-related violence. Oh, so you did make it to the super secret speakeasy that no one's supposed to know about. Well, I'll say surprised.
You know, I'm a detective. All sorts of things nobody's supposed to know about. What, to make up for not knowing all the things everyone's supposed to know about? More or less. Speaking of which, you're a regular. How did you not put two and two together and realize who it was you smelled at the scene of the crime? Do I look like the kind of bird that gets up to everyone in the bar and sniff them deeply? I have other, more important things to do with my time. Actually, hey, didn't you chase me out of your apartment saying you had somewhere important to be? Yet now you're here? Sweetie, after the week I've had, this is somewhere important to be. Besides, all your questions, drinks, and things here got me thirsty. Glad to know your mysterious death of a fellow feline has proved an excuse. Sorry, inspiration to come here and get drunk. Hey, don't you little death detective ruin a perfectly good evening. What do you want? Are you still serving the drink that smells and tastes like pineapple juice served in elderly chain smoking rhino's ashtray? Pineapple regret? Obviously. That's our house specialty. So after getting one poured on me during the fiasco, I'm thinking of taking it off. How special, huh? But that means it's really popular. Look, you've only been kicked out for a week. You can't have forgotten this much about this place. No matter how hard I try and sell it, talk to the good make of the cigars, the rhino's lack of flatulence, still seems like only one animal orders it. Good to know, which reminds me. She here? Be a bit more specific, Cat? I run a gender-diverse establishment here. Well, for who else I'd be asking about? Oh, you're sort of trying to be deliberately mysterious, so... Elma! I'm asking about Elma. She here tonight? I mean, I would hope so, considering she works here. Matter of fact, she's due to go on stage any minute.
And there she is. Miss Elma Gautier. Trouble. The kind of trouble that wears a colorful dress. Though, you'll have to take my word on it. What with that black and white filter. She's a sheep. A seducer. A siren.
I'm feeling like a lost lamb. Cause my life, it don't make sense. My heart was wild and free. Till I met your electric fence.
Not a good siren, mind you. I don't judge. In this world, you do what you can to survive. And Elma, she's a survivor. Even if it means getting her wool dirty with some questionable activities.
Should know much better. And shack up with the beast. Oh, that is all in tatters. My bank account were fleeced.
Speaking of questionable activities, I hope this song finishes soon.
Why, my dear, I'm telling you. News to me. Wow.
Gotta wash you out of my wool.
Thank you. If you want a tip, you know where to find me, at the bar.
Hi, Elma. Elma got a year. Good to see you. Hear you again.
Well, look who the cat dragged in.
Not even certain how that would work. Grabbing my own collar or... Oh, ow.
Good to know some things never change. So maybe your
Cologne? Beautiful.
Have you been rolling the trash?
Something like that. Got myself a tongue bath right now if it's a problem.
No, I like a cat's not afraid to get dirty. Speaking of which, I didn't think I'd see you in this bar again after what you pulled.
Yes, well, I can be very persuasive when I put my mind to it. How has the bar life been treating you, my dear?
Same old, same old. Bad tips, lousy front of house, terrible paper show, barely making rent. The usual. It's a bad scene.
Uh-huh. How are you getting by? The usual?
Yeah, you know me, darling. A lady's gotta do what she gotta do to get by, even if it means a little under the table here and there.
Under the table is an understatement. Try 10 floors down. In the basement. No. In the sewers. Let's just say our first beating was when she picked my pocket. Joke was on her. My wallet was empty. Like it always is. Like I said, Elma Gautier is a survivor. And in this town, there are plenty of opportunities for a survivor too.
Really, you're monologuing again. Remember inside voice, outside voice.
Right, well, glad to know you still got friends in low places helping you out.
Yes, you like me always relies on generous friends. Even the ones who just throw a little into the cookie jar if you catch my drift.
Hang on, what are we talking about? Are we talking about...
I'm trying to hint that you should buy me a drink, you cute, clueless cheapskate.
Right. That was all part of my plan, and yes, sounds great. Bartender, can I know my friend, one house special pineapple regret for the lady?
I'm no lady, but I'll never turn down my favorite drink. Tastes like regret and pineapple. Ain't got enough of these.
I know. Your rule smells of them all the time.
Big talk from brave boy who sinks a back alley garbage, my sweet. At least I smell vaguely like someone distinctly related to a fruit.
So given that, mind explaining to me why I've got a collar for my cases that's reeking of pineapple regret?
What are you implying? That I did it? Why would I steal a collar?
How'd you know it was a collar?
You just said that's what it was?
Oh, whoops. Damn. I thought that detective trick would work. But how'd you explain the smell of your favorite drink?
You're probably just mistaken. The smell of the sewage probably just screwed up your sense of smell. Wait, damn! Didn't mention it was in the sewers, did you? You cunning bastard. You played dumb with the collar trick just to set a trap for me.
I did, yes, I totally did. Completely intentional. Me, playing dumb. Now, shall we try this again?
I didn't kill that cat, if that's what you're wondering.
Start. Let's see what else you can tell me. I take it you noticed the cat looked weird.
That's an understatement. Like I said, it's a bad scene.
Ever seen a cat like that before? Living or dead?
No, but I heard about...
What? What'd you hear?
I can't tell you.
Why not? What did you hear? Whatever it is you can't tell me?
Can't tell you that either.
I'm getting a headache about what you can and can't tell me. Too confusing.
I could tell you that the cat was dead when I got there, but not for long. He was still warm.
You said it was stone cold dead.
Figure of speech, darling.
Fine. Anything else you can tell me?
Only that I had no idea why he looked like that. And I'd never seen him before in my life. Except,
What?
he looked like you. You were short, on 4 legs, and a freak of nature, I mean.
And you didn't hesitate to steal from me. Him. Whatever.
Actually, I made it even more eager, not gonna lie. I do love treating you bad, darling.
So you were there when the weird cat died?
Not exactly. I was dead already when I got there. It was a bad scene. It was in the neighborhood on my way home from work. Out of my own business when I heard a loud crack. Probably should let sleeping dogs lie, but I figured it was worth checking out. Got to the warehouse and I saw the cat, the hole. No, I mean, yes, I saw the cat, but I was more focused on what was on the cat.
On the... You mean the collar?
Yes, it caught my eye, but like I said, the cat was there too. So I ran to check on him, but he was gone. Story of my life, he was already stone cold dead. He wasn't, I would have helped. Since he was,
What? You ripped the collar off a freshly dead body?
I didn't rip it off. I unbuckled it very carefully. That's why I was there long enough to get interrupted.
What happened? You said you were interrupted.
Yeah, by a high-pitched shriek. Turns out some feathery flamingo stumbled on me in the body. I panicked, and the bird's brain was blocking the only door out, so I ran the only other way I could think of. Into the sewers.
You were trying to meet up with anyone there? Say a certain green insect and its equally green goons?
We made Manny the mantis and the crocodile tears far from it. I was hoping to sneak off their turf without them knowing I was there. They found me about 10 minutes. My horrified disgust and shrieking gave me away.
You... shrinking. What was there to shriek about?
Darling, do I look like the kind of you who enjoys bathing in sewage? I had to shampoo my wool for hours to get the stench out. Bad scene, boo.
Alright, but if you were just like grabbing the collar to sell it for money, why not just sell it to Manny when he caught you?
Oh, he made an offer. It's just that the offer involved 10 very intimidating crocodiles and a pointed reminder that the loot was on his turf.
So you had to surrender the collar and run home empty hoofed.
This time, unfortunately. Too bad.
Wait, this time?
You know, this pineapple gets really nice. You should try it. The ashtray flavor's not bad.
Okay. So, I found something very interesting in the police archives. Case 4666. Ring a bell?
Should it?
Considering it involves a mysterious cat, a hole, and 3 very interesting individuals, I figured it might. Tell me, do the names Dom the Dolphin, Orangutan, and Minky the Mink Jones mean anything to you?
And I know them. Well, of them, at least. They were the buyers I was hoping to sell the collar to.
But they're all gang leaders like Manny, aren't they? Between them, they're...
The heads of the city's criminal underworld. Now you're getting it. And now you know why I wasn't in a hurry to chat about it with the goons in nearby. Yeah, the whole underbelly of this town's one hell of a state. The heads of the gangs look at these collars, willing to pay top dollar to anyone who brings them one of them.
Collars?
That's in plural. Honey, you passed elementary school grade grammar. Honestly, it's no sass. I'm proud of you. Oh yes, that's how plurals work.
So one from this case, one from the case 466, I assume. So this, whatever this is, happened twice.
Twice? Oh, you sweet, stupid sex on legs. Well, more like the police only caught it twice. It's happened way, way more than that.
Wow, a whole 2-minute time police did their job?
Don't be too impressed. It was pure luck both times assembled the cap before anyone else did. Both times there were some strings being pulled to bury the case, if you catch my drift.
Catching anyone's drift is against my religion, thanks. Also, what did strings have to do with anything? They're fun to bat around and play with, but...
Pay off, sweetie. The gangs have their fingers, paws, hooves, and claws to the police pipe. Clearly one the major case go away so no one poked too deeply.
Poking you deeply is my specialty. Stop me from being a dentist. Or a proctologist.
Thanks for that bad image.
How long has this been going on for with the cats and collars and stuff?
Months, darling. It's been a bad scene for a while.
Unless no one besides your shady friends picked up on anything. Surely I'd have noticed something before or after this long.
Kitty, you don't even notice when you have kitty litter on your butt. I don't think you're an expert on what does and doesn't draw attention. Besides, my shady friends like to keep things down the down low. They're very good at what they do.
So then I guess the question is, if this has happened more than twice, how many times has it happened?
A lot.
Like 3, 4? High single digits?
Try double digits. And those are just the ones that hurt. Might even be triple digits.
My god, that's bad. I don't know if I can count that high. I only have 18 toe pads. Math wasn't my strong suit.
I didn't think you had any strong suits. I mean, that suit you're wearing is pretty bad.
You're saying it happened more than once. What is it?
I don't really know the details. What do I gather? They involve some sort of weird cat appearing from out of nowhere in parts of the city.
I didn't think I took many cases before, like this before.
Not you. More like the dead cat. Real small, weird legs. Well, I don't know if all of them actually died. Heard some of them were alive and just went missing afterwards. Bad scene, I say. All of them blew some kind of hole in the ceiling of their building when they showed up. And most of them had some sort of collar on them as well. This collar's what got everyone riled up. That's why the gangs are on the lookout for any random cat showing up. Why there's big bucks to make a real one.
That's why you went for it. I think I'm starting to get it. For once. So what have the gangs been doing exactly?
Besides paying off the cops, you mean? Well, they all been keeping ears to the ground, listening for any word of one of those weird cats showing up.
Sure, not the ones behind bringing the cats in the first place.
I don't know, but they do seem to have a good sense of when to be on the alert. It's not where. Either way, you get one of another. Whoever runs that territory swoops in and clears everything out before the cops get anyone else notice. Let's say a plucky gal sneaks to grab the goods before then.
How'd that go for you?
Pretty bad. But you can't blame a girl for trying. Gangs might have a understanding about respecting turf, but that doesn't stop them trying to get a leg up on each other.
Or several legs, really. But when they clear everything out, does that mean the cat too? Are they putting the poor kitties in concrete muffin makers? No idea. They take the cat with them either way. No one actually seen any of the cats since then. So, yeah, bad scene, even for me. I get the feeling it's tying up loose ends. It's not the cats they're interested in. It's those weird collars of theirs. They're fighting tooth and nail over them. Makes me think there might be a separate buyer that they're all competing for. What I don't understand is, what's so special about those collars? I can't imagine why so many are trying to get their hands on them. Well, for one, something I know that you don't. You're telling me that for the past few months, countless cats have been appearing in town with giant holes in roofs, but only the underworld gangs to show up and snatch them and their collars? More or less. I keep saying it's a bad scene. Yeah, I know. You're not wrong, though. Poor cats. So noble, so adorable, so misunderstood. You're talking about the missing cats or yourself? Remember, most of the missing cats were so very, very weird. Which applies to you too, now that I think about it. But Kitty Gate's just tip of the iceberg. Now the penguin's site to help. Thanks, Elmer. This will help my investigation a lot. Not entirely sure yet, but I'm sure it'll come up eventually. That makes the risk of my life of blabbing criminal secrets all worth it, if you might be maybe sort of find it useful. Oh yeah. You be okay? And between that and the whole trying to snatch a color from under Manny's nose, I imagine they might be mildly annoyed at you. Seriously, man, for not paying me what I'm worth. I've had a pineapple regret. Means I'm doing things I'm gonna regret. Don't worry about me, doll. I will make it dirty, but I know a good dry cleaner. You always make the best for a bad scene. Alright. I'll be here for now, Alma. Don't go far. I have other questions. What else would I be but here, sugar? Hi. What do you want? Can I get a ride? Could I borrow your phone? Make a phone call. What, to a lawyer? For a smart thing you've done? No, just need to get a lift. Oh, from your mommy? No, nothing maternal about it. No siree. Shove the pussy out of the way and mind the slobber on the pacifier. Boys, joy to being a mother. Thanks, Mom. I mean, Deborah. She give me another lift. Again. Don't mention it. I figure these are all billable hours, so after a few more of these rides, should be at least 2 more kids through college. Wait, you're billing me for this? I thought you were just doing it because you like me. I do. I like you because I get to bill you. A lot. You know what? I'll take it. Because right now I need all the friends I can get. I need to ask you something. Something very important. Anytime. What if I give myself a tongue bath back here? I'm in desperate need of one. Oh, yes, you are. But right ahead, the backseat's already covered in drool for the kids anyway.
Fantastic. Now to see if I've got enough room to start licking my own crotch.
Jesus Christ. Can I talk to this dude now? About the cat? Oh, hey, music. There's been a lot of holes like this. You know, you said it was all part of a conspiracy? Well, you might be right. Turns out there have been tons of these holes appearing all over town. I told you! What'd I tell you? Maybe you already knew about that, if you're part of the conspiracy. Sure, people don't trust me with their lunch money. I don't think anyone would trust me with a large spanning criminal underworld conspiracy. That kind of makes sense. Wait, did you mention criminal underworld? Yeah, that'd be the conspiracy part. My sources say that the various gangs in the city have been trying to chase these holes and look for something. Or someone that appeared along with them. Some of them being trying to beat each other to the punch, prey off others to go in and steal what they're looking for. Bad scene, as my source would say. Wait, what did you say? Oh, the gangs are trying to be first to find. No, the other thing. What your source said. Well, she said it was a bad scene. Frankly, I feel like it's a bad pun, but you know. Alright, I'll trust you. I'm coming out. I thought you'd never come out. Let's get a look at you. What's wrong? Is my wool messy? Sorry, I haven't had a shower in a month, so. No, you just look like someone I know. Uncannily, even. Like someone used the same model of sheep twice. Oh, sure, that's just coincidence. There's another reason that someone would reuse the same model. There's no other reason that someone would reuse the same model after all. It's just that you look like a friend of mine. Elma? Do you know her? What? You think all those sheep all magically know each other? It's not like we're known for flocking together or anything. For the record, no. I didn't know about the thing at the Tsukiji that nobody's supposed to know about. Did you mean no as an N-O and not... Okay. I don't even go to the back cover. Anyway, now you see what I'm talking about. This is all part of the cult's machinations. And the criminal underworld is grasping paw. There you go. Back up a minute. Before we start unpacking that, airport's worth a package. What does any of this do with your wife and why you're hiding from her? Weren't you listening? She's a member of the cult, and she's taking part in whatever foul trip, kidnappings they've got going on, maybe even murder. This how? Do you want me to start reading it in the journal? Or is it worth hearing it from her own victim's lips? I thought one of those would be an option. It's relieved to have someone tell all this. What do you need to know? Let's pace ourselves a bit. Start at the beginning. What happened to the day you started hiding in your room?
Well, I'll start out when Vilma started out for their ballet recital. Rather she be shaved by a Blandiac than watch that stuff, so I decided to go on to town. Before I could do that,
Let me guess, suddenly a hole appeared in the wall with a loud bang?
actually no, the hole had been there for a week already.
She said it was for a skylight she was putting in. I was drinking some water and accidentally spilled some. Normally I just wait for her to get home and clean up, but after I kept slipping in the puddle, I got ready.
I finally decided to mop it up myself. And it took me an hour to find the closet with the cleaning supplies, because, you know, not like I ever used them. But then I opened it, I saw...
What? Cleaning supplies?
Yes, but I also saw him.
Victim.
What victim? Why was he say victim? See, also then there's someone who's been kidnapped, tied up, and stuck in a closet.
Wait, back up. You're saying you found someone tied up in one of your closets?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Pay attention. Not just someone. Strange, freakish creature like nothing I'd ever seen before.
Hey, I represent that remark.
Huh?
I mean, it was a weird small four-legged cat, right?
No, nothing like that. What part I've never seen before didn't make sense to you?
God, I'm amazed my wife hired you.
Okay, what is it? Not a cat. It was pink, I guess. No fur at all, except for his head and chin. Stood on two legs, but a lot taller than me. With the weirdest face I've ever seen.
Yes, I'm the title holder no longer. They found a creature tied up in your bedroom closet.
Not the bedroom closet. Not the bed. The broom closet.
How do you know your wife has the one who tied him up?
As he told me when I took the gag off.
Wait, he was gagged? You could speak?
That's usually why you gag someone, yes? He begged me to help him. Said he had been trapped in there for at least a few days.
Let me guess, around the time the hole appeared? Did they say how he got there?
Well, yes and no. He said he appeared in the apartment somehow, which didn't make any sense. When I asked him to explain, his explanation made less sense. When I asked him when he got in the closet, he said it's very clear. It was my wife. Perfidious partner. My suspicious squeeze. My...
Mr. G, focus.
How did she manage to overpower him? He said that when he first appeared, my wife was in the apartment. Apparently she reassured him, explained some things, made him some tea to calm him down, and the tea started to strange, and he fell asleep. Only wake up in the closet, gagged and bound. I knew her tea was bad, but I never knew it was that bad.
You said you were able to tell your wife was an evil kidnapper cultist from her journal?
Sort of. It's also her day planner, you see. And her to-do list. She also calls it her manifestation diary.
I get the picture. Wait, you read this thing and somewhere between her grocery list, 5-year plan, and dream diary, you got the mad hostage taking cultist out of it?
It wasn't difficult. She put down cultist meeting in her day planner.
Oh, not the smartest cultist I've ever heard of. You sure she didn't write down client meeting in really bad handwriting?
No, that ends up looking like diet meeting. Let me tell you, the day I asked what the diet meetings were going was
not a good day for me.
Yes, happy Ukraine Independence Day. Yippee. What else did this creature say to you other than, help me get out of here? I mean, there was a lot of that. A lot. And of course, there was also when he told me about what my wife did. And everything else he said was weird.
Right, you said something earlier about his explanation of appearing was weird and made no sense. What did he actually say?
I didn't understand a word of it.
And then about orbity electrons and moron particles and spinning quintet numbers. That's less like an explanation, more like when I'm drunk. Did this creature have a name?
He did.
What was it again? Humdinger? Shoe digger? Let me think. Oh, Schreiner. That's it. Heck of a name. I feel for the guy. My last name's Gesundheit. I didn't sneeze. See what I mean? Yeah, we poor guy seemed kind of freaked out. Though, more about the closet thing than anything else, weirdly enough. It's because everything else seems so run-of-the-mill. Did you say anything else strange? Well, you mentioned it. He did keep asking about his cats. Creature in your closet claimed to be a wife, drugged him, and tied him up. I imagine you had some reaction to that. My first reaction was trying to find something to drink. Oh, that was kind of water for the prisoner. No whiskey for me. Then, when I was chugging, he started begging me to help keep something safe for him. Make sure my wife didn't get it. Between that and how big he was, and how weak he was after being trapped in there, I figured I needed help. So I went to E, my neighbor, to ask for help. And did they? Well, see, that's the thing. When we got back, the poor thing was gone. Just vanished out of the closet entirely. No trace of him. But he just escaped after you mentioned him, untied him, and left the apartment by himself? You did untie him, right? Ah, I knew I forgot something. So if he was still tied up, then someone must have moved him. Either your wife or someone else. Anyway, my wife had something to do with it. After we found the closet empty, I read a journal and... oh, yeah, that was when I locked myself in. The creature mentioned keeping something safe from your wife. Yes, he seemed really agitated about it, so I took it with me when I went to go find help. And where is it now? I left it with E, my neighbor. I trust them, and they seem like they knew how to keep it safe. Who would this neighbor be, and where can I find them? I said I trust them. Doesn't mean I trust you. Wasn't the whole song and dance about getting out of the crew bedroom, about whether or not you could trust me? And anyway, I'm sure it's still safe and around sound with them. I haven't talked to them since I started hiding, mind you, but they're good about this sort of thing. Still don't know what the big song and dance is about, though. You think the guy would have more things to worry about than some old collar? Wait, collar? Creature had a collar on him? Sure did. Talked about it all the time, but couldn't make head or tail of what he was saying. Mentioned something about looking for some other collars, too. Can I take a look at your wife's journal? I'd like to see what was so suspicious in there. Plus, there might be a hint as to where she took this guy. Over there, steal your mind for the horrors and evil within. You haven't seen my journal. Trust me, without a T, my mind is very, very steeled. I need to check something. Been stuck in place for 1 month. I can handle 5 minutes. My diary, please keep out. That means you, Ed.
See what's in here.
5th. Your diary, what a day. So excited. After longing for it for so long, I finally got to see the latest production of Swan Lake. Hooray! It was absolutely indescribable. The other 20 versions I saw. I already bought tickets for the next one. Heard it might involve a goat. Took advantage of dear Ed being out of the house with his friends. I finally got my house guest moved into Colt HQ. One less chore around the house. Everyone was really excited about our visitor and agreed we should keep him at the mansion. He was heavy to carry, though. Thank goodness Jay came along to help. Got him to the cult meeting and had quite a lively interrogation. It was quite late when I got home, and dear sweet Ed must have already gone to bed, innocent as a lamb. The silly sheep left the door locked. Oh dear. My personal goals and manifestations. Oh, she used little glitter pens on the last word.
Wow. She even used glitter pens on that last word.
Finding happiness in my comfortable home. Tell Ed to clean his own mess for once. Earn enough money to afford ballet lessons. Twist the laws of reality and morality to serve the members of our cult to greatness and enrich us with wealth and power beyond our wildest dreams. No more time in the great outdoors. Take up knitting. Today's schedule. Get up and make breakfast. Clean Ed's mess. Finish cleaning Ed's mess in time for lunch. Grocery shopping. For an appointment.
Gotta say, this isn't sounding particularly incriminating about her being a cultist.
Pick up dry cleaning. Pick up Jay for cult meeting. Cult meeting. Make dinner.
See, nothing at all out of the ordinary. Oh, right.
Eggs, bread, milk, Grass for Ed. Ethically sourced meat for me. Unethically sourced meat as a treat. Tea, sugar, sleeping powder, odorless, tasteless, rope, blindfold, gag,
Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend.
cleaning detergent, incense, knife, new cloak, black. Sandwiches for tomorrow's cult meeting. Reminder, Jay dislikes mustard and M hates mayo. Cupcakes for tomorrow's cult meeting.
Wow. This is some dark, evil stuff.
Bombs?
I mean, she went and got store-bought cupcakes for her secret cult meeting instead of home-baked. That woman's a monster.
Your diary. Exciting day today. I was cleaning up yet another one of Ed's messes when wouldn't you know it, some strange guy accidentally appeared in a hole in my living room. I know, couldn't believe it either. Aren't I the luckiest? He said he was looking for some cats and their collars. Apparently they have some sort of power. Naturally, I did what any smart lady does in such a situation. Drugged him, tied him up, and stuck him in a closet. I'm a genius. After all, he might be exactly what our cozy little cult's been waiting for all these years. The ticket to everything we've dreamed of. I'll tell more members of the ritual tomorrow, since I'm already bringing potato salad in it. May need to ask Jay to help me move him. Luckily, no one will ever find him. It'll be a cold day in hell when it actually opens the broom cupboard.
This one's dated for today. She must have written it before I showed up.
Things I'm worried about. 1. World hunger and poverty. 2. The price of eggs.
True.
3. Whether the cult members will like pie I baked from tonight's meeting. 4. Where the last $2 have gone to. Collars. We have 3 of the 5, but the first one is still missing and M ended up losing the 5th. How are we supposed to achieve our goals without him? 5. My poor sweet Ed. I wish I had the foggiest idea what's bothering him. Can't think of a single thing that would explain why he's suddenly so scared and defensive of me. 6. That I'm actually overpaying for Detective Wild's, talents.
Getting a bargain, more like it. But wait, M lost the 5th? Could that be Mantis? Do I have the 5th caller? That's everything. Call me a crazy cat, but I'm beginning to think this lady might be a cultist.
Yeah, maybe.
But hang on. Today's schedule, tomorrow's meeting, all of these entries are dated, meaning I can tell when these cult meetings are happening. Looks like they happen every week like clockwork. Using my deductive skills, I can work out the next one will be tonight. Or I could have guessed that from the entry from today that mentioned tonight's meeting. Sure, I guess.
It's time. It's a relief to have someone to tell all about this. What do you need to know? I finished reading your wife's diary. It's a lot longer than the books I usually read. Not even any pictures. That the writing was subpar. Never mind that, you idiot. What about the proof of her crimes? You see? Yeah, it's my professional experience opinion that your wife is totally a cultist. Yep. And how much is my wife paying you for these amazing leaps of insight and intellect? Never mind that. Hi, Fairy. The journal mentions some sort of meetings she goes to regularly. Do you know where that meeting might be? No clue. Okay. Do you have any idea about this Jay character? Seems to be a culty friend of your wife. No idea. Do you actually know anything about your wife's personal life at all? Friends, pastimes, hobbies? No, why would I bother staying updated on all that? She's my wife, after all. I'm beginning to think you two might just deserve each other. Alright, well, I gotta figure out how to crash the cult meeting. Now that you're out of your room, you don't want to get somewhere safe. Tell me twice. This whole thing's definitely what I would call a bad scene. Giving me an idea. Never thought I'd say this, but I'd actually have to go talk to the cops. How are you?
So Mr. G's wife is involved with something sinister, and more callers are showing up. But that's not what's got me thinking. 2 things are bugging me. 1, I have a big itch on my back that I just can't reach. And 2, Mr. G's a sheep, which would be fine if Elma wasn't a sheep as well.
What?
That's too many sheeps in one case just to be a coincidence. Something's not adding up. And since I suck at basic math, I'm gonna go talk to Betty. She at least can count above 10, I think.
That luck is back. Still can't help you, you know.
Does it mean you can help me? Can't help me? Or you can't not help me?
It means I clearly have to pick a simpler code. One that your tiny brain can actually wrap around.
Well, either way, I'm here for something you can help me with. Or can help me with. Whatever. You've got records on everyone in this city in your file cabinets, right? I need to check up on someone relevant to the case.
Yeah, I suppose. You're just lucky my files are organized. What's her last name?
Alma Gaudier. There's a sheep who may be related to this case. Alma Gaudier.
Female name? I'm amazed you met a woman who could tolerate you for more than 60 seconds.
Good, mostly. Making dinner right now. Try not to feel anxious. I have a surgery in the second, and every day closer, I'm like, ooh. Is it anything pressing? Are you gonna be alright? I got plenty of female friends. Some of them even tolerate me for more than 90 seconds. Anyway, do you have a file on her?
Let me try my drawers. And oh boy, I should have a file on her. I've got a list of crimes here down to my hoof.
Like what? Stealing, kidnapping, murder, knocking. Man, I really hope this wraps up soon. Apparently I'm to leave now.
Or like 20 cases of is a female femme fatale in a noir drama is so clearly guilty of something or other. Well, Edna petty theft, fencing, stolen goods, blackmail, solicitation, and taking candy from a baby. The witch.
He's got a diverse portfolio of skills, that's all. I'll be okay. Not looking forward to healing. It'll be life-changing and an adjustment, but I know I'll be okay. Any type of surgery is ever scary. Okay. I'll be the best for you. Understandable that you'd be scared. Does she have any relatives? Does she have any relatives, does she? Say, I don't know, a brother?
As unknown as Gaudier.
What does that mean, as Gaudier? Compared to what? Yorkshire Terrier named Steve?
I mean, you're not totally wrong.
Wait, I'm not. Man, no, sorry, Steve. Pulled the fast one on me. Even though it's the wagging tail.
No, I meant that more she's gone by another name before Gaudier, according to this. Looks like the first thing we have on our file for a petition up for legal name change. Gaudier is what she changed it to.
What? Why?
Apparently the legal reason she wrote on her for was, my original family name is bad.
How bad?
Apparently her original family name was Gesundheit?
Wait, Gesundheit? That's the same last name as the other sheep I've been talking to. It must be related or something.
This is one of your all sheep look-alike things. I swear to salt licks.
No, I am onto something. Look up Gesundheit.
I didn't sneeze.
Yes, I know. That's just the last name. And we've already done that gag to death. Look up files any male sheep with the name Gesundheit. Or I guess Gesundheit, because
I think that's enough work off of Al. Frankly, it's much more than you usually give me to go off of. Here we go. Mr. Gesundheit, in the system for a parking violation. I said you're saying bad?
Well, we're saying bad because we talked to a sheep.
It's blocking a zebra crossing. Poor zebras.
Let's see. That's definitely him.
Who?
My client. Well, more like a husband of my client. Long story. What does this file say?
Let's see. Works in an office. Occasional arrest for public drunkenness. Are they leaving right fucking now?
1 second. I ate house guests. Stream's over.
I have to leave like right now. Like literally right now. So, thank you, JH, for 52 months and then Eagle for various bits. Sorry. Fuck.